Hello, everybody. How you doing? Um, Dog graced me some herbal of his own, but it was stenchy just before the show. That was great. Thank you for sitting next to me, bud. But yeah, it's 420, so why not celebrate in a kind of odd way? Do some floral mixes and maybe some herbs. I did one that has both. Go over in a little bit. Definitely a celebratory like thing because it is a drink. But I think Steven's working on or probably going to share something that's more along the line of munchies, which is definitely something. If you're not into florals and herbs, go for it. But Echo Dub's been always mixing a lot of herbs lately, so I figured, and florals, so I figured this would actually be an episode kind of catered toward him and Bob, for that matter, and Adam.
Yeah.
Well, let's see who's in chat so far. I see we got here early. Dave Lloyd won today.
No, fuck that. I won. I literally wrote on there before last Saturday's show when you put this up. I fucking wrote in there and I said, "Screw you, Dave, and screw you, Buster."
I was about to say second in is Stephen Lane saying that Bob is disqualified.
Well, he didn't even spell it right.
Okay?
Yeah, he's disqualified. Fucking went to the school of Tim spelling.
I hit enter and then I looked at it and I went, well, fuck, it's too late now.
Lady Liberty, Echo Dub's there. I see Echo Dub has 3 recipes.
No, he has like 6. There's 3 more.
Is there
below
more?
that.
Is there? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll go down and look. I got the top 3. Lady Liberty again. Kim C. Eddie. Mallory Gates. Good to see you, Mallory.
Jim
Mills. Hey, Jim. And Rocky Tooney. Good to see you all. Yeah, this is a fun one. I will admit, florals wise, I'm drawn to one specific company on this one. So this is also another excuse to break out my VSOs because I actually do prefer his florals, and he's got the best range of herbs as well. So.
Oh yeah, Swaggy's florals are incredible. There's
others out there that work, but they're individually so. That's like, oh, they got this one that kind of works, and then you try their other florals, and this one doesn't work. This is a pretty solid range. I think it has to do with the natural extraction method thing. It actually worked really well for these. Yeah, so we got quite a few recipes. I was surprised how many today. I didn't expect so many on a floral episode and herbs.
Well, Echo Dub said he heard the floral call, and he went a little nuts.
All right. He enjoyed himself.
A little too much.
Last one. Oh, no, I got 4 by Echo Dub here that were in line. Now, is there any beyond that? I see at least 4. But then again, if you really count Echo Dub's, like, I'd say 75% of his mixes have a floral or herb in them because he really likes that rosemary.
Yep.
Which was one of the reasons why I thought about this for this episode. And I was trying to figure out how do you celebrate 420 without like going full 420. Although I see that Bob and Lady actually have the backgrounds appropriately for the holiday.
That's
I'm always
funny
in the
as fuck, Hanky. He was waiting on the Tuesday show instead of this one.
Hanky Panky.
Oh, he was on the other.
You're waiting on the 2-day. Hanky was waiting on the wrong live.
Yeah. Well, they're all out of order on there.
Yeah.
But...
And he even posted in the other chat. Look at that.
Yep.
It'll be gone by Tuesday, but it's in there.
Hey, we got to remember that Hanky Panky won for that episode. He won by a landslide.
Son of a bitch.
He beat you, Bob.
I'm not going to remember. Crap.
You son of a bitch,
Hanky. Won by a landslide.
You fucking Christmas poo, you.
So we might as well get into some Echo Dubs here. The Herbet Tea.
I'm going to start making
or herbal mixes. You got WS23. You got Bob's attention. Eucalyptus with mint and aware at 0.1. That's a good combo with WS. Fizzy sherbet VTA at 2. Lemon tea flavora 1. Rosemary raw, of course, at 0.07. Super sweet from Cap at 0.3. And sweet tea from Cap, the discontinued version, unfortunately, at 2. That kind of, yeah, he discontinued. That means it's hard to get a hold of or mix.
Fuck,
Ready for day?
That sounds very good.
Pairing lemons and herbs and some tea to give you something for the warmer days. Rosemary, eucalyptus, and lemon create an amazing dark green flavor. WS23 and sweetener to your liking, but that rosemary, eucalyptus, and the WS23 are going to give you a nice cooling sensation for those hot days too. I like that idea. That would be a good one for mint. Me.
Eucalyptus and mint is straight up like vaping Vicks.
Yeah. But that eucalyptus right now would be good for me with the, I know Tommy's dealing with it too. It's allergy season. I woke up this morning, I could hardly breathe. That helps, along with taking those stupid nasal spray things I can't stand.
Yeah, I have to use those too. I hate them.
Hate them. Hate that feeling.
I have a cough and an allergy pill that I take every day, so I don't get.
I'm kind of with Eddie though. I can't take much of the coolant myself. I have to really need it in order.
Yeah, but he said ice. If he vapes commercial liquids, he's never had WS23. He only vape Coolada. That shit's fucking trash.
Coolada closes my chest in too. It tightens it up.
It also tastes like wet fucking cardboard.
Well, I already messed up.
Uh-oh.
I grabbed the pineapple just because I wanted to grab the pineapple, and I put it in at the wrong percentage.
Hey, it'll still be good.
It's only like 0.15 more, so it shouldn't be too bad.
It's pineapple. Fucking throw that shit in like 3 grand.
Yeah, it was supposed to be 0.3, and I put it in at 0.45, which is actually the energy drink.
It'll still be good.
It'll be aight.
It'll still be
Echo
good.
Dub didn't get deep dive into the notes, he said. Didn't have time. Got a yogurt drink special. Herbal mixes. Blueberry extra, TPA at 1. Huckleberry VSO at 1. Sour VSO at 0.15. Star anise VSO at 0.3. Yogurt drink VTA at 2. And yogurt VSO at 2. That yogurt VSO is like the Yo play, so let's try to work our way through this. A little bit of sours. We got like a nice blueberry, juicy blueberry. And then a little star anise in there. I'm trying to imagine this taste, and I'm having a little bit of problems. What do you think, Bob? Star anise goes well with some yogurt. I believe it. Never had it. Darkens up blueberry. Yeah. Huckleberry darkens it up.
Gives me a reason to use Star's anus again.
I'm curious myself on this one, on how that's going to work out. Blueberry and huckleberry, yum. Yeah. Sour. Yogurt drink.
In here. Blueberry, huckleberry tea. Oh, so good.
That's an interesting mix. Echo Dub's not afraid to go out there on some of these things.
Nope.
I'm vaping on mine. She's a
He
bright
shouldn't
one.
be. He's gonna find some fucking amazing combinations that not many other people know of.
Well, he's doing that thing where we talk about where if you're trying to cook in real life, it might not work. But I feel he crosses that line into the what happens in vape if you try it. Sometimes you get these special little combinations you don't expect. Cut the grass. And we got bitters VSO at 0.2, lemon VSO at 0.5, lemongrass from Flavora at 0.3, lemonade clear VTA at 2.5, and Saskatoon berries from Wonder Flavors at 1.5. Kind of like the floral, like the florally kind of raspberry-ish type berries there that grow wild. You can get them in Alaska or in the Canada. Green lemonade with some twist. Lemongrass is well known, as well as Saskatoon berries. I use bitters and lemon to boost the aspect that rounded it out with lemonade clear. Make it sweet to counter sharp notes.
This recipe sounds fan-fucking-tastic.
Sweet to sharpen out counter the sharp notes and let it steep at least 3 days. Recommend you sweeten a higher percentage, maybe something like 0.5 or even more, which makes sense. I find with my lemonades, Cassie and I talked about this. She actually likes her lemonades to be that bitter. I like to tone them down a little bit with sweetener. I just prefer my lemonade that way myself. But when I used to make homemade lemonade back when you were a kid, you squeeze your own lemons type lemonade. Oh, the amount of sugar I used in that was you could see it at the bottom. Usually there's leftover some at the bottom. It didn't dissolve.
See what Echo Dub said? He said, honestly, I made this recipe just so Bob can say Star Anus again.
I believe that. Would you not? Go ahead, Bob.
No, good.
Would you not is another got here. So he's got Cookie Biscotto FA at 0.4, Lemon FE at 0.5, Vanilla Swirl TPA at 2, Waldmeister Ultra Bio?
Yep.
Waldmeister Ultra Bio. That sounds like a type of brew.
I was asking about that flavor in the pre-show.
Oh, it's the Woodruff flavor. Okay. Woodmaster is my go-to Woodruff flavor. It's dark and has awesome wood note to it. It pairs well with vanilla and a tiny amount of cookie. Lemon is there to bring some tartness.
So what is
where did he get that flavor? It's a type of Woodruff. Go-to Woodruff flavor.
What the fuck is Woodruff?
We just went over Woodruff. It's a specific type of like flower, got a kind of woody flavor to it. Kind of tastes a little like oak
wood
barrel-y,
shavings.
But not quite. Not quite. It's actually a floral. But I don't know about this Waldmaster, but that's what the Woodruff is when we just tested it in something. We just did a episode where Woodruff was noted. I can't remember which one. It might have been one of the new releases. Was it one of the Noms? Noms had the new Woodruff. Yes. And I had to just go by what it says on Google because I've never actually had Woodruff, so I don't really know exactly what the real thing tastes.
I'm going to have to find one and grab one. That sounds interesting.
Woodruff German. Ultra Bio is the best Waldmeister out there. It's a dark, pungent flavor like licorice, but
not as molasses.
Not as molasses, more like just a top note.
Dark, he said Waldmeister equals Woodruff in German. Ultra Bio is the best Waldmeister out there. It's a dark, very pungent flavor, a bit like licorice, but not as in molasses, more like just the top note. He said Nom Nom's Woodruff is not that great, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, like I when I tested it, I went by description. It sounded like it might be accurate, but I wasn't sure.
So is that from a German flavor house?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Well, he says Nom Noms Woodruff is not that great, by the way.
Yeah, but the other one that he used.
Literally everybody's repeating everybody else.
Noms is way flat.
Yeah, I hear Noms is pretty flat.
420 affects short-term memory.
Yo, guys, the Nom Noms one is very flat.
Okay.
Yep. It is. It is kind of a flat flavor.
42024 backwards is 42024 up the.
Don't be a jackass, Timothy.
Yeah, Tim.
Anything else? Oh, you would be up next, lady.
Well, I ain't even tried it yet. I just finished mixing it. I haven't even shaken it.
Well,
hold on.
You better get going.
You can put me up if you want.
I got it. It's fine. Which one did you put? Oh, I only put one up for the show. Never mind.
Yeah, I only put one up for the show. Which one did you pick? The one you put up?
Well, I made the energy drink too. I forgot it wasn't for the show. Anyway, the blackberry lavender lemonade with rosemary. I put the blackberry lavender lemonade one shot BSO at 8. Buddha's hand citron at 0.25. Crisp citrus soda at 2. Rosemary at 0.5 and super sweet Perulum at 0.5.
It doesn't show crisp citrus soda.
Yeah, I
in
don't
your
see Chris
recipe.
Sister soda in the recipe.
Okay.
Oh, there, I refreshed it. I refreshed it.
Yeah, I added it after because I was like, ooh, I bet that would be good in there. So I threw it in.
Good addition. Good
And
addition.
then I made a nice little picture there. Yep.
Oh, we have to do a picture. No.
Ah,
That's me.
yeah, blackberry lavender lemonade by itself is really.
Oh,
a good
yeah.
one shot. And well, Dave said he's ready, so we'll get Dave up here. Which was, I made one of these before, so I was actually interested in how he decided to make it.
Oh, this was not a technical mix. This was grab whatever I could grab quickly. So floral custard, it's basil or basil. VSO at 0.1, caramelized sugar raw at 1, custard VSO at 2, custard extra 2, flavor art at 3, elderflower VSO at 1.25, hibiscus VSO at 0.69, nut mix flavor art at 1, rose VSO at 1.1, super sweet cap at 1.5, and sweet tangerine cap at 1. I'm vaping it now. I mean, I think it needs a week. I mean, I get custard out of it right now, but nothing else. So it needs to settle down for about a week, I think.
Wasn't that the name of like the head guy in charge in Austin Powers that he'd always talk to on the
Basil.
Yeah, Basil. Yep. Okay.
Basil.
That's where my mind went when I heard Dave say Basil.
And Dave, I'll go over this one really quickly. This was my version of the custard. I made that gulab jamun custard, Wonder Flavors. Brown sugar cookie, Wonder Flavors at 1. French vanilla thick, Wonder Flavors at 1. Gulab jamun, Wonder Flavors at 2. And custard, Wonder Flavors at 2. And I didn't expect to like it, and I absolutely love this. Because that gulab jamun is just like basically a simple syrup made with rose water. And it's the donut holes soaked in it. And that actually worked really well, that brown sugar cookie and the custard. The French vanilla thick added in to just add to the custard. So as soon as I saw rose in yours, I was like, ooh, I'm curious. Add a little bit more florals to that. That might be really good. Like with a homemade open brand like you did. Instead of just cheating and using one flavor.
We'll see if how it settles, after a week, how it tastes after a week.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on in there, so it's gonna take at least a week. I can see that being good though.
Trust me, dude, you don't want to hear anybody here sing. Especially Tim.
That's probably right, actually. I'm looking at the pan. I don't know how Steven sings. We haven't heard him yet. Dave and I sing very similarly.
I'm a mime. I sing like this.
Bong Rips for Jesus by Bob. Of course.
I saw it on a bumper sticker years ago.
I saw it on a bumper sticker. I had to make a recipe.
Yep. Fuck yeah. Sweet and cold to taste. Pine raw, swaggy at 0.4. Pink grapefruit raw at 1/2. Pink lemonade flavor at 3. Ruby red grapefruit flavor west at 3. Sour raspberry candy from Perulum at 1.5. Strawberry sparkling at 2. And violet at 1/2.
With a violet, I was thinking about violet when I first thought of this, and I forgot to make strawberry sparkling though.
Violet and pine in there. Fuck yeah. Just the strawberry sparkling in there just to build out that pink lemonade base.
Give you a little of that fizz.
Yep, I think the violet will go really well in there, and then the pine will add a nice little unique texture in there. And that goes great with grapefruit, so.
Nice picture.
And then you got a picture, and then a song as well, which is a very good tune, especially for this day. But it's a good song any day. So if you've never heard that, give her a listen.
Okay, I was kind of scared of this lemonade because I
it's gonna
wasn't
be
sure how the
banging.
rosemary was gonna be,
That's gonna be banging.
but it's really not bad. It's pretty good tasty.
I know I thought as soon as he said he started to add rosemary and everything, it's like, yeah, that's a good.
And yet I cracked the bottle for the first time.
Don't forget squonk.
No, you cracked one of the bottles.
You've gone through a whole bottle of rosemary?
No, I got another bottle of rosemary.
Oh, okay.
I thought I put the right one on the shelf. Apparently not.
Well, if you have 2 bottles, the open one's supposed to come in here anyway.
But
Hey, Mallory.
gin cocktail with hibiscus and cilantro is what I put together. Cilantro VSO at 0.15, just a couple drops. Hibiscus VSO at 0.75. Juniper gin from Flavora at 0.5. Lime tahini cold press FA at 1. Sugar cane, because it's supposed to be a simple syrup in it.
Fuck yeah.
Wonder Flavors at 0.5. And then super sweet pearl lemon at 0.5. And I know there's a sweetener in here, but when you add that, it does give you that simple syrup, or if you turn it up high enough, you almost get that raw cane sugar flavor to it. And it's inspired by this, which is not. I'll show you in a second here, guys. It's not technically a gin, but didn't have the right flavor, so I adapted it. It's a mezcal, and there's lots of ads. Regardless, it's the thing. I'm not signing in. It worked fine in mobile, but it didn't work. So, but yeah, other than that, it's all the same ingredients ish, and it tastes pretty bright. It's really bright and florally. Well, it's actually not quite. It's weird. It's almost like more herbal than floral. Like that cilantro is kind of in the juniper gins, bringing it into that almost herbal, like bright herbal flavor. I really kind of like this one. I'm enjoying it. Nice bright flavor for spring. And I managed to pull an herb and a couple florals into the same mix.
I like that mix, and I like how you use juniper gin in there, but that's the whole reason I wouldn't be able to vape that mix.
It's used low though.
It looks extremely good though. Everything.
At juniper gin, the only reason I fell in love with that flavor is Larry.
Oh yeah.
Give Larry a shout on that.
Of course, because Larry's used that flavor probably 100 times. He
got me to mix some of his.
He probably kept Vape Train in business with his fucking all of his boozy mixes.
That juniper gin is just so nice. And I was going florals. I was like, even though I thought about using just a plain gin, I was like, oh, I gotta use that juniper gin. It's a floral mix. Throws another floral in there, and it works. Really bright. And you get that extra, like almost sugar smacking sugary taste from the sugar cane being added too.
Yeah, and people need to use that flavor more. That flavor is banging. It's an additive, but you can use it. You use it with a sweetener, like you did. It's the best way.
Yeah, some people are trying to use it instead of a sweetener. It doesn't work. It doesn't actually come off the same. It doesn't come off as a sugar.
Use that with Cap Sweet candy for a candy mix, and oh my god, it actually gives you like that powdered crystallized sugar on the candies.
I was thinking about if you try to go, I mean, you can only go so far with sours, but I was thinking about trying for like tearjerker, like flavor, and adding that as like sugary coating might pull it off a little better than just plain. Might even add to the sour. Hoping. I'm thinking about trying that next time we do a candy episode. Yeah, that's tasty.
I fucking love cilantro, man.
And on fresh wicks.
I bought a thing of freeze-dried cilantro. Just so I don't have to keep buying it every time I want tacos, because I'd buy it for tacos and then 2 days later it would be bad already.
Oh,
so I just bought that.
Before we get any deeper into the show, you have till Monday to use AFL at Bull City for the 10% off code for my birthday month. Monday it reverts 7? To 6. Reverts back to 6 on Monday. But you have all weekend to still get a and order in if you need to. Save extra 4%. That was really nice of them to do.
Echo Dub wants to make an orange juice with rosemary, but not sure what orange to go for. Maybe FA?
FA, Royal Orange Juice.
Either FA or Wonder
Flavors.
Orange juice.
Citrus Tangy. I think that would work really well with that.
And if you happen to have VSO Tangelo, throw that in.
Oh yeah,
too.
fuck yeah.
The Wonder
I
Flavors
think
orange
Royal.
juice too is, but Royal I think might go better with that.
Yeah, Royal.
Because that Royal's more on the mellower side, whereas the orange juice from Wonder Flavors has got that real brightness to it that might be a little. I don't know though. Maybe you want to go brighten and bring it down. I'm not sure. But I think the Royal sounds better to me for some reason.
I think a mixture of Royal and Orange Citrus Tangy would be incredible. I want to play around with that combination now.
He has both FA and Wonder Flavor. He's going to try that right now.
Let us know how that turns out.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
But you like Pepsi better. I like Coke better. That's true. Call Rosemary's Baby. There you go. Perfect, Rocky. Perfect.
Go grab another drink.
Well, instead of a Coke, I'd just settle for a bag.
I still say though, Cassie, thank you for letting me use it. But yeah, that is still my favorite setup right now. That Jen looks really good with the barrage on top. With that, doesn't it? Doesn't it look nice? And that's Odie Doodah that did that. Well, that was the Jen is his multiple buy will be using probably for the next 5 years type mod. He bought it, he liked it, and he just kept with it. And I get it. The hand feel on this mod is probably one of the best there is. Literally feels like a basketball texture of it. Don't feel like it's gonna ever slide or drop. This show from yesterday.
Hell yeah, Ploppy. I will.
Hey, Kerplop.
Plop.
Hey, Kerplop.
Hell yeah. See.
Up yesterday in Wayne's thing, I kept on saying a bunch of stuff. I was like, yep, I agree with him. Had one of those days where you couldn't say anything that you just disagreed with. It's like, starting to conform me.
Oh yeah, they played at the Sphere, didn't they?
I bought this flavor off because of his recommendation.
My buddy tried getting me to go with him.
That's a great flavor.
Been like fucking 10 grand.
It's great to boost stuff with.
Yeah.
And it tastes good on its own.
Well, Poppy's got a recipe.
Eddie, it is the purple Jen.
No,
I wouldn't have gotten any
YouTube.
other color except maybe green.
That's not a recipe, Tim.
No, it's not. I'll watch it after the show. Sorry about the sounds, guys. I clicked on his link.
Good job, Tim.
Got excited. It wasn't enough to get me flags. I'm good.
It wasn't yesterday, Floppy. This is from day before. From Thursday.
So no one's used the RY Fortress yet?
I have not used it in a mix yet, no. But you were saying it's quite strong.
Yeah, I found it very strong. I used it in the recipe at 2%. Mistake for me anyways. I think I adjusted the recipe, it's public, down to 1%. So next time I mix it, I'll do on the knuckle. It tastes phenomenal, but I find it a little overpowering when I vape it. Now maybe it'll settle down, but next time I'll mix it at 1%. I found it way too strong for me.
How's the coconut note, Dave?
The coconut what?
How's the coconut note?
Oh no.
I didn't get a coconut note from it. I got a heavy tobacco note from it. Like I would if it doesn't settle down.
It'll probably steep out then because that coconut is supposed to be pretty prominent in it.
I hope
it's
so.
Coconut, graham cracker, a touch of like burnt sugar, caramel, and tobacco.
I'm not getting any caramel from that. If I was gonna have a preference, I would go for the RY4 double from Jungle Flavors. So far, if it steeps out, that might change my opinion. But for now, I
It's
would definitely go with the RY4 double.
that one and Flavor Arts. Flavor Art has a really good RY4 as well. I'm not a fan of flavoros. It tastes like fucking
Everybody like the post-apocalyptic fish
nuts to me
in a bowl that somehow survived anyway, or it's not survived because it's supposed to be undead.
It's hecklefish.
Daddy.
Big Daddy Eddie.
Daddy.
All right, I'll be back. I'm gonna grab
Oh,
flavors
shoot.
and mix this shit.
It's hecklefish.
I almost knocked my mouse off the desk.
Tim, is it okay if I put the recipe in the chat?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Thanks, Dad.
So everyone check it out and mix
Is
it,
that the
change it,
RY4?
have fun with it.
Here, Dave, I'll put it up so you can go over this because I
Is
want to
the
see what your
RY4
thoughts were.
one?
Our Fortress Surprise.
Hey, Addy.
Surprise, I'm potent.
Okay, so I was again just playing around. So I went with Chocolate Dark by Noms at 0.25. I didn't want too much chocolate. Chocolate White, I wanted creamy at 0.5. I want cream whipped Noms at 0.75. Creme Anglais Noms at 1. Creme Brulee Noms at 2.25. Meringue Noms at 1.5. RY Fortress. Originally, I did it at 2. I updated it to 1. I think at this point it'd be much better at 1, and Super Sweet Perlim at 1. Now, when I knuckled it, it tasted like the best juice ever. And then I thought of Bob, because Bob always says that you can't go by the knuckle. It tasted really good, but when I vaped it, I got too much tobacco. So that's why I put the RY4 down to 1, and I think it'll be good.
Because you don't have that extra sweetener on your knuckle like Paul has. It's that extra sweetener on his knuckle because it's in his blood. That's what makes it so much better.
Paul only knuckles tobaccos now. Not RYs. He only knuckles like Kentucky Blend and Virginia.
Flavoras, knuckling the Flavoras, that's a terrible idea.
No, I've done it before. It's better than knuckling WS23, I'll tell you that fucking.
Oh,
hey, remember,
God,
I did that on that live, remember?
Good God, that's bad.
Back of my throat was,
Tried to get me to do it, and I won't.
Hey, it might open up my chest afterwards because I tell you what, that cleared out my sinuses that day.
You know, another thing not to do, you know how you open a bottle and you like squeeze it to get the scent out and smell it near your nose? I've done that with WS23 and a little bit squirted in my nose.
Oh, that burns like hell. Ooh, it burns.
For like an hour.
I've done that. Done that.
Clear your sinuses right out, though. You had some fucked up sinuses. There you go.
Eddie's saying TPA pie crust works at 4 or 5%, works really well with tobacco. Yeah, you can definitely see that. Pie crust works really well with tobacco if you get a good pie crust.
Hey, Fitty.
Has anybody played with the has anybody done any of the toffees, the new Noms toffees with the tobacco?
Oops.
I've been curious about that because it's really dark. They're really dark toffees. I think they work really well for tobacco blend. I think. But I haven't done it yet. And I might actually breeze through that bottle. Actually hitting the spot today. That one there, Bob. Oh, he's not. He's gone now. To say this one actually might. The one I made today might actually benefit from a little bit of W23.
This is the second show in a row that you've tried to talk to Bob when Bob wasn't there.
That's because Bob just pops out randomly all the time. And I was looking at chat. Bob just disappears.
You were looking at the chat?
I was seeing it. Fiddy's here, saying hi to Fiddy and saying hi to Addie. Fiddylicious. Fiddolicious. Fiddolicious. Gordon Kerplop.
Hey, Tommy.
And Mike's here too. Yep. Miss Tommy.
Hey, Tommy.
Hope your allergies start feeling better, dude. Hey,
Addie. Hey, Fitty. Mike.
I think he says allergies are doing better, but he sounds like Barry White.
I don't know about down there, but the pollen up here is murder.
It is right now. I went outside today and came
Adam.
back in, and I felt like I just could not breathe.
Adam did have that gig tonight.
Yep. He had his 420 gig today. He was pretty happy about that. He's got a lot of gigs coming up. We might actually not see him quite a bit on Saturdays.
The next one's next Friday.
Was it Friday, not Saturday?
Mm-hmm. Friday, April 26th. Same day as Uncle Paul's birthday.
Paul has birthdays?
I don't know. I think we should take his birthdays away from him because he's a butt.
Did he
And
have
Fitty
the
dropped
rest?
Is that new, by the way, Dave? Cat?
What?
Little cat
No.
hanger thing behind you? I remember seeing that before.
Nope, no, it's been there for a while.
Candle holder, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's very dangerous. So I don't let my wife put candles up there.
Especially right next to two pictures like that. I could see that going very badly very quickly.
I can see a cat jumping up there, hitting the wall just right, and a lit candle falling on Dad's head.
Or a cat jumping up there to
couch.
play with the candle because it's a bright flickering light. Yeah.
Yeah. And the cats aren't too bright, so they do.
Fitty's got Rampage. Rampage. What am I thinking of? It says Rampage like that.
Video game?
Can't remember.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mike, I'm glad to hear.
I think so. Yeah, video game. Rampage. What is it?
The,
Is the shooting one where you shoot?
they climb the buildings. It's like King Kong and Godzilla and
Oh, yes. Okay.
Godzilla.
Banana Premium from Medicine Flower at 0.75. Blueberry Smoothie from Wonder Flavors at 4. Thai Spice from Flavora at 0.5. French Vanilla Thick, Wonder Flavors at 1. Soft Banana Mullenberry at 2. Super Sweet Perlum at 0.5. And Vanilla Ice Cream Liquid Brine at 3. That sounds real. Oh, he's even got it like he's made it. Rampage, that's it. Yep, Rampage from the movie,
sorry.
which was a good movie, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was thinking
That's the one with The Rock, right?
Yeah.
Rampage, the one with The Rock. Yeah.
Yeah.
Private recipe. So if you want it, grab it out of chat now. That I don't know. That's the only thing I don't know is that banana from Medicine Flower. Blueberry smoothie does have kind of a blueberry smoothie kind of texture to it. It adds to an ice cream.
I have that banana premium. Haven't used it yet though.
Should.
Yeah, it should.
Try.
I'm always, those medicine flowers, for some reason, you almost want to put them up on the shelf and never use them. Have a light shining down on them.
Light shining down on them. I have this. Showcase it. Yep. Have a 24/7 camera just showing on it. Look what I got. Yes, I did. His new squonk, the new Empire Duel. It's not. He couldn't show anyone, and he showed it anyway.
That thing looks cool.
I can't show you this. I can't show you that.
It was a little bit on the more chunkier side than I expected. I'll be honest.
It's not as big as the top side.
No, but I was envisioning it looking more like somehow more like the Empire, like the actual Empire, like yours. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking, but a little bit more like somehow like square. It looked a little
round,
like a lot. It looked a little old school, actually, if I'm honest.
I like it.
I treasure no flavors.
Rocky's got another recipe posted.
I see it. I'm grabbing it. This is another private one. It's private now. Can't click on it, Rocky.
What's wrong?
That's a private listing. Hey, how you doing, Steve? Buddha. Hope you're doing well.
Hey, Steve, been a long time.
Plop, I just gotta get some really. I do better with squonking in the summertime. In the wintertime, I get bored too easily. Summertime, when I'm out and about, like if I'm on a tractor, squonk pod's nice.
Echo Dub posted his Rosemary's Baby.
Oh, did he already make it? Here we go. Rosemary's Baby. He didn't name it that. He's got citrus gummy candy, Wonder Flavors at 0.7, honey VSO at 0.3, orange citrus tangy Wonder Flavors at 1.2, rosemary raw VSO at 0.07, royal orange juice FA at 1.5, sour VSO at 0.2, and super sweetened cap at The addition of the honey. Thanks for Rocky and helping the panel. Oh, this looks. I'm curious. Honey does seem like a good thing. Honey and yeah, I like the addition. Good idea. That was something it wasn't mentioned. I kind of like he added. Give a nice syrupiness to it, nice sweetness. Dave and I, for the longest time, Dave kept it going. He was using that honey in everything.
Boy, is there a delay on this stream tonight?
Oh, thank you, YouTube, for. You know what? There might be like 100 different shows going on for 420 by now.
Yeah.
Hey, we didn't catch the green room last night. Sean Typhon got in his Dreamer clutch from Stan.
It looks
Not
nice.
he doesn't have the updated button. Apparently, there's an updated button that's supposed to help with the lockout not spinning at all. Apparently, the lockout spins a little bit, but it looks nice. Very nice.
What was it? The green room?
Yeah, on the green room.
Yeah.
They did their pre 420 special, and yeah, he had his. The others are getting theirs in the mail eventually. I think Frames was supposed to get his today, and then Uncle Chris is getting his. Overdrip is getting his sometime soon, but you know that whole Canadian thing. You know exactly what that's like, Dave.
Yep.
He might get it next week. Might get it 3 weeks from now. You never really know.
Nope.
I think he lives closer to Paul, though, right?
Yeah, he's about.
So he's more likely to get it faster than you would.
Oh yeah, he's about
See you in a
3
bit,
hours
Bob.
from Paul, give or take.
All right, Kaplop.
See you later.
Exactly,
bit.
Rocky Honey. And then he added the citrus gummy in there too to add a little more texture to it. Be pretty good. Gets it mixed. Maybe he'll let us know how it is.
It looks good.
It does.
Yeah, I was thinking that when he was saying he wanted to make a orange juice, I was thinking, orange juice candy.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
With orange juice candy and bring it, put a little rosemary in there. Yeah, that sounds. I see that working really well. Adding that gummy candy. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Integrity Farm specials. I don't know. Some of the Integrity Farm specials are all right. Some of them are a little bit out there.
A little bit.
Like I said, that might actually. It feels like a warm drink. As my, the barrage gets quite. That's the one thing about the barrage. It gets quite warm. Very quickly. Oh, that was one of the things that his Overdrip was talking about on one of his mods. He's using top cap, and he had the he really likes the chop tops, but he actually used one of the flared tops on top to stop his lips from getting burnt because he's constantly touching the top. That's what we had to do on these. It's actually the one of the smaller hole in it, but it doesn't burn my lips as bad when it goes to the nitrous dual. Because her and I both had that issue. We're burning our lips like crazy.
Yeah, I prefer a more higher drip tip, so I don't do that.
Yeah. Yep.
It all depends on what you have for an RDA, but I do find a lot of the ones I use, like I had to use the Half Moon on the Hadley, same thing. Doesn't take long for that small little RDA to get hot.
That's what this one right here will burn the shit out of you too if you're not careful.
That's a chop top looking thing, kind of. Yeah.
On the nitrous.
Yep.
Usually I use the other tip, but
yeah, that's why we've switched to the other tip. Is the same thing. Even though this one looks smaller and everything, and I like the look of that one better.
Right. That's what
I got sick of my lips getting burned to hell, so I was like, yeah, it's not worth it. And nitrous has got a real thin cap and it gets hot fast.
Yeah, and my lips go down to the metal every time when I put them on there anyway. So it's like,
good thing
hey,
Bob wasn't here.
if you were making a donut, like a lemon donut or something, would you put marzipan in it?
Not me personally, but
No.
you like marzipan.
I don't know. I haven't tried. It's a new flavor. I don't know.
I'd really depend on your taste, but I mean, You like a little tang, a little bit of tang in your donut?
No. Yeah. No. Well, it's gonna be a lemon donut, but
A little bit of funk tang.
a little funk tank. How much do I get for $5?
Going tomorrow, and I got to measure up behind me for the shelving because I'm gonna buy the shelving tomorrow. The wood for the shelving. Just build a custom shelf. I am sick and tired of dealing with not being able to just grab flavors.
Okay. So here's the deal with that. We got to go to the watering hole. We got to go to Dollar Tree, and we're going to see my brother. You really think I want to deal with Home Depot?
Yes.
Yeah, you're funny. Not.
All I heard was Home Depot.
Oh, I still have the recipe up. Oops, sorry about that. Well, everybody
Isn't it
really
better
wanted to
that
see
way, Addie?
Rosemary's Baby, didn't you? No. Thank you, Addie.
I mean, wasn't it better though, Addie? You didn't have to look at us. You could just see a delicious recipe.
I could see a delicious recipe made by Echo Dub. Here, Echo Dub got a little extra time. Deservingly so. Today actually was partially inspired by him.
I know my mix was inspired by him. I never would have thought to use rosemary.
I think the only other time I've really seen it used was Larry. Larry used it occasionally, but he preferred basil.
They couldn't see
Basil quite a
anything
bit.
we were talking about.
How deep do you want your shelves?
That's what I'm debating on. How wide of boards am I getting? I'm really debating on going a little deeper so that maybe I can get eventually get some trays to go in there too. But I'm also saying that's also going to take all my space behind me and make me feel kind of claustrophobic. So it's like, yeah, maybe not. I don't know yet.
Here's the thing though. You said you were going to wait until after Monday when we went down to the town clerk and got the taxes paid to see what you had left. Right?
Well, we were going to go on Friday. Then we found out something important about paying your taxes at the town office. They have to be open. And apparently they don't open on Fridays anymore.
Uh-huh.
So that means we're not going to Home Depot tomorrow, right?
So Tim, just tell them, be like, I tried to fucking pay my taxes. It's not my fault you weren't open.
And they will. They'll say, that's fine. You can still pay them now with all the extra interest we added on.
Hi, Adam.
I'm setting up.
Hello, cheeks.
Have a good show, Adam.
Looks nice.
Good. Make dinner for the kid. Holy crap.
Holy
A
crap.
big room. That's a really big room. If you guys get bored, you can throw darts over the drum set. Sounds like a great. They're really not going to try and throw darts at your drummer, right? They're just throwing them at they hit them, and all that's.
Whoopsies.
Yeah, they're plastic tip. It's okay.
I'm not sure those were plastic tip.
I know.
And Steve-O dropped a recipe in the chat.
All right, Steve-O.
He's always going after those plastic tips.
His recipes are private. That's 2 in a row. Speaking of, I can check the other one, see if it's unprivate yet, or if it's private. It is still private. Okay. Steve-O, unfortunately, can't see it unless you share the private link.
When's that ever stopped you, Tim? Fine raw.
Oh, there goes Adam. I hope he has a good concert thing. Venue. Oh crap! Hold on.
Let's grab the wrong thing again.
Oh shoot! Now that I mention it, mine's still private. It probably is.
You dork.
Yes, mine's still private. I got unprivate mine too.
Here, I'm gonna make a recipe and I'm gonna go.
Hey, the nice thing is I can share my private recipe on screen because I can see my own.
What you doing? What you doing, little guy?
You do that all the time, Tim. You never make this
How about check your hashtag?
Yep.
Checking a hashtag. Let's see.
Hashtag AARP15.
No, Bob.
I'm gonna start using that as my hashtag.
I don't see anything new in the hashtags.
I'll crank this up to 2 instead of.
Ah, here he goes. All right, Steve-O. Gulab Jamun cake with ice cream. There, you went with a different twist on it. Gulab Jamun, Wonder Flavors at 2.5. Philadelphia Butter Cake, Wonder Flavors at 2. Simply Cake Pearlum at 1.5. Sticky Bun from Cap at 1.5. Super Sweet Pearlum at 0.5. And Vanilla Bean Ice Cream Flavor West at 3.
Yep.
No worries about that being thin with all the thickness in there for cake. Best piece private, but that actually looks pretty good. I would try that.
Yeah, she's thick with 3 Ks.
She's thick with 3 Ks.
Tell me I'm
Oh my
wrong.
God, Mallory.
That looks pretty good. Oh. Addie's throwing darts at the drummer. Damn it.
No. Mallory just said at the bar last night, a woman got her nipple pierced right in front of me. A related note, I suck at darts.
Oh, first time I ever drank. I was at my buddy's house and his dad had a full bar. He had to have something like 40 some bottles, all varying strengths. I took a shot out of every single thing in the bar.
Oh my God.
I told my buddy, I was like, I've never drank before. I want to get drunk.
That's a good way to do it.
I was sitting down. He just kept pouring them, giving them to me. It didn't hit me till I stood up. I made it all the way through every bottle. Was part of the way through the next one. Finally stood up because I went to pee. Stood up, hit the floor. I was just rolling around on the floor most of the night. My buddies were playing darts. The one of them threw a dart directly into my knee.
Oh God.
Pulled it out. Squirting blood everywhere. And here I am just rolling around on the floor laughing my ass off. I woke up the next morning and this dude had blood sprayed all over his carpet, all over his walls, all over his ceiling. I was gushing like a motherfucker. I didn't even know.
Kind of sounds like your first DC trip, Tim.
Yeah.
Without
Which
the
was
dart.
more of a 420 type holiday issue.
Make sure you don't just take a bunch of shots back to back to back to back to back. And then especially when you're not standing up, because it won't hit you until you go to get up. And literally the world just drops out around you.
Hey, at least on the DC trip, I didn't purposely sit and do a bunch of shots or anything. That was the next room over's fault. There was a lot of, let's say, secondary going on in our room.
They needed to get Tim tipsy. That was his
I can
in the room next door.
adventures.
I can tell you for a fact, those smoke detectors did not work in that place. There's no way they would have went off.
But the guy he was rooming with was sitting in the chair, was laughing so hard he fell over backwards. And I'm on the phone with Tim when this happened, and I just hear a thud and then a ton of laughing. I'm like, what happened? 10 minutes later, he finally calmed down enough to tell me what happened. I'm like, Tim, is he okay? I don't know.
Wait a minute, are you okay?
Ask him.
I don't know. Wait a minute. Think so. He wasn't sure either. Kind of like Bob's situation. He wasn't sure either.
Well, I didn't even answer. I was just laughing my ass off.
That was that super creepy room we were in that had all kinds of issues, including bullet holes in the elevator. The door had been kicked in so many times it barely closed. Yeah, that was fun.
I did not sleep the whole time he was gone. Waiting for the phone call.
Then he got paranoid after he got up. He kept watching the drug deals in the parking lot. And I said, "You're gonna get us killed. They're gonna eventually come up here. Will you stop looking out the window?"
And then I hear, "Oh shit! I think they saw me."
Yeah, this was the second night, right? It was the second night. Yeah, that was after the whole thing. Yeah, we got back there and we had already found out that there was someone killed in the parking lot the day before we got there. Yeah, stop looking out the window, please. Then we go down to the lobby because we're out of food. We didn't bring any food. Only so much. So we went down the lobby, kept eating chips. That's all we had, pretty much, chips and snacks from the lobby.
Well,
and he's running.
He didn't have any shirts appropriate for you to go in and sit somewhere and get food.
He didn't have appropriate shirt to go down the lobby with either. So yeah. Shirt was slightly on the offensive side for the neighborhood we happened to be in. It was primarily dark.
Yeah, DC was a lot of DC is very, very shady. Very
Night,
shady.
Tommy.
Most of DC.
We got dropped off, which is even more fun, Mallory.
Including the big white house there, you know.
We got dropped off here.
Spot.
We were going to go to the bar that's in the down in part of the parking lot. And then we thought better of it after we realized everything that was going on. Probably for the best. We wouldn't be here right now if we had.
Have a good one, Tommy. Enjoy your holiday.
Enjoy your holiday, Tommy.
Later, Tommy.
It's not impossible, Mallory. Just that Uber driver driving back, and we're having a good time. He's talking to us. We're having a really good trip. And he just goes completely silent as he looks at his map. What? Finally get him to speak again. He's like, yeah, we had one of the Uber drivers is stabbed over here within the last week. And there was a killing over here somewhere. Shooting just a day or two ago. And we're looking up, we're looking in Google, and it's like, yeah, in our freaking parking lot of where we're going. Thanks a lot, dude.
I'm gonna let y'all out at the stop sign.
No, I want you to drive up as close to the door as you can. And then I'm just gonna book it.
Hey,
Otherwise,
what AI do y'all use to make pictures and stuff with?
Focus.
Okay.
I just use Copilot.
I was gonna say, Benny's been using Copilot really well lately.
Yeah, which is Copilot is either a standalone app, it's built into Windows 11, or it's also built into the Microsoft Edge browser. Which is probably your best bet if you don't have a strong computer.
Yeah.
Microsoft Edge. Just download the browser and you'll have access.
I have the Edge browser on my computer. I just don't use it.
I don't use it either. I use Chrome.
Yeah.
Chrome's Chrome is destroys your it adds way too many processes if you're trying to play a game and do something else on another monitor. So Edge or what is it? Opera. Opera is the other one. It's supposed to be real good for it now.
Bob, you guys sing it now that you said it.
But
you guys sing it now that you said it. Come on, let's hear some opera. Want to hear Figaro?
Ave Maria.
Focus.
Duchess just had to change his underwear. If he was even wearing any at that point in time. I have been on screen for a little bit here.
Not going there.
What is that? What's that purple mod now? Is that your
that's her Vaporesso Gen. The Gen.
Oh, hers.
Oh,
is that
hers?
the Lost Vape one?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, this is Falima.
With her she's got a mix match.
I just switched the cases because I like the mix of the purple and the pink with the nitrous.
Fuck yeah.
And I like the purple and the pink with the black goon, so.
Damn, she's crackling like a motherfucker.
Damn.
Her vaping style keeps changing. She's getting more and more on the heavier side of vaping. Like, you don't understand how long it took before she finally switched from a sub-ohm tank. She was a Paul not long ago.
It's been a few years.
Paul's even starting to use his RDAs more.
It's been a few years. I haven't used a sub-ohm tank in
it has been years now. Wow. Time flies.
about a year ago, I tried the Cerberus again. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't as good. So I only used it the once. I still have a coil for it.
It's actually hard to believe how long that we've been in part of this.
Jenna.
Doesn't feel like it all
Of
the
this
time.
RVA.
Sometimes it really doesn't feel like it's been all that long.
I don't know about series bills, Buddha. I
love
have been
series.
talking about pulling out my mech though. I just don't have any good mech batteries right now.
One right on the desk, right there. One right behind me. There's one up
30
there.
T's, the only batteries
Yep.
I'll use for my mech, or 40 T's, because I don't push stupid low builds anyway. Even if you're running like a 0.09, 0.1, you're
Right,
good
Jasmine?
you're good with a 40 T, and it'll last longer.
Don't
Thanks,
point.
Eddie.
Push
Eventually,
them.
I'll get it back.
Yeah. And now that I fixed it, she wants it back.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
wasn't
by the
firing.
way,
It wasn't firing good and hard because the inside of the 510 was dirty, so I had to take the mod apart to clean the inside. Now it's hitting hard, and she's like, "I want it back now."
I asked you to do that before I stopped using it, but until you wanted to use it, you wouldn't do it.
Well, I didn't realize it either until I got everything ready, and it's like, this isn't firing. What's going on? I realized that the 510 wasn't moving. It's like, oh, it's all crusty inside. Okay, I'll clean it. Oh, recipe from Tuesday. What?
yeah, it's my recipe from Tuesday. It fits the theme.
But does it really?
Yeah, it's got elderberry in it.
It could go over it. It's on
Floral
screen.
herbally. Oh, well, I went over it Tuesday, but it came out really good. Happy with it. The energy drink and the crisp citrus soda is like a fucking match made in heaven. And then electric blue and blue ras raw. How can you go wrong? A little bit of elderberry on top of that. Oh yeah. Good
Could have
shit.
seen that instead of elderberry with that one too. You could have used the violet. Violet would have been
I
nice.
wanted
Or
to use elderberry though. I used violet tonight. I'm very happy with it. But,
his
yeah.
jasmine's really good too.
Rose hips.
Yep. I mean, in that mix, though, with the blue raz and the jasmine would have brightened it up a little bit.
Yeah. Tribal, those Tree of Life box mods are amazing. I have a bunch of them.
And then this is what I made yesterday because I was out of.
Oh yeah, the kiwi lime cheesecake. That's the one I read originally. My brain did that thing where you just see the K, and I thought it said key lime cheesecake, and then I reread it. And go, wait a minute, kiwi. Oh, that's different.
That's because you're a dork.
Where'd you
I
grow up?
traded Birdman.
Oh no.
Birdman has a beautiful mech collection.
Oh, yeah.
Then I ran out of my mouth to lung liquid yesterday and was going to the store, so I hurried up and made that. So blueberry Arnold Palmer. That came out fantastic. Happy with that one too.
I think pretty soon
I've got to
Birdman and I are
mix.
gonna be.
I've got to mix Steve O's new electric raspberry in MTL, the one where he just added the sparkling strawberry to it. How'd that turn out, by the way, Steve O?
Sparkling strawberries are
Birdman
great
and I are
flavor.
gonna start going through our collections here soon on lives. On
In here.
lives. Give me a good excuse to break out my collection.
Macbeth Mountain.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about the name that the chat came up with.
Definitely, 1000%.
Birdman's all
Tim's
for it.
on it.
Steve gave a vote for it. It's like, oh god.
Yeah, Tim's on it, and there's two dudes on the show, so of course it's got to have something like that.
I mean, he said broke mech mountain, and then I was like, I thought it was supposed to be mech back mountain, and he's like, oh, either one works. But then he's like, yeah, we're gonna do mech back mountain.
seems to be really behind this plan. Just got to figure out a time I have free. That's something that's harder nowadays.
Yeah, that works with the fact that he's in Australia.
Exactly. So expect those 3 a.m., 2 a.m. streams. That's probably what it's going to be. 4
Fuck
a.m.
yeah. Need more of
We
them.
can't stay up to talk to
YouTubes.
them tonight though, because I go and
Because
see
we
my
got stuff
baby.
to go tomorrow. I didn't have to work on 420 at least.
Fuck yeah. I was wondering why you sent me messages at like 3 a.m. and 6 a.m.
Well, yeah, because I was staying up for 4:20 a.m. Had to. I found all that keef. 4:20 a.m. No keef left.
And that was after pre-showing with the green room crew.
We tried rolling a joint early out of Keef. Didn't work.
No.
Doesn't
It doesn't
burn.
stay lit. Doesn't stay lit, and it tends to fall out. Like you go to ash it, and it'll fall out.
Yeah, you get big clumps just falling out of it. It didn't work.
Such a waste.
Mm-hmm. Well, we had a like one of those plastic Rubbermaid containers. The Tupperware's like this big, like this tall. It's like 90% full of Keef.
Been a busy couple days filling orders, Steve-O. That's a good thing, though. That means you're busy.
Then I just pressed it into Keef hash afterwards. I can't vape this, dude. It's crackling too fucking loud. Must have wicked it too light or something.
The other day, the barrage gets hot. I burned the center of the cotton out. You know how that goes. It sounds nice and crackly, but it starts to taste like shit. Pull it apart, and the two halves just pull out separately.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's happened many times before.
Cotton collapse and burn. Yeah.
Those cotton threads. Every fucking time I used those cotton threads, that would happen.
Yeah, because they're really fluffy. They work good, but they don't last long.
They do not.
No, but they're so much easier for people like me whose hands don't work.
Yeah, absolutely. Cassie, I recommend you looking into this one.
Sometime.
I know, Grim was using it a lot. It's the BP Pro Vape Cotton. You can get it in either 2.5 or 3 millimeter. And it's already the size, and it's one big long string. So you just pull out a chunk of whatever you need, cut it off, put it right through.
So it's a lot like 13 feet style.
Yeah, but this is the perfect size for either 2.5 or 3 millimeter.
Yeah, see that one, 13 feet.
You
You got
have to
split in
rip
half.
it in half.
Split in half.
Mhm.
You get twice as much. You actually get 26 feet out of it, technically.
I use this for my MTL shit. I use 13 feet for everything else.
I mean, I haven't been having too much problem with the 13 feet. It might take me a little longer to re-wick because my fingers cramp up.
Dapo's Viper's cotton been working good so far. That's good to hear. One of the things you got to pay attention to is there are some that if you don't use the name brand, you take a chance. Like the actual cotton bacon I like, but if you get cheap cotton bacon, sometimes it's from China, that stuff tastes like it's still got the bleach in it.
Never
bad.
Never been a fan of cotton bacon. I know.
The V2, I like the V2, but not when I got a batch. I got some that was I thought was on sale because they were doing their thing. And apparently the site I got it from had gotten theirs probably from China or they just dumped their quality out the window because it had such terrible break-in and like a chemical taste to it for the break-in.
That's what everybody was pushing during the Cloud Comp days.
Yep, that's what
You
the
did
shop
not
always carried.
ever like the V2. It was only the Prime.
Oh, Prime. Sorry, Prime. You're right. There's a V2 that I didn't like.
I didn't like any the bacon bits, the the OG one, the V2, the Prime. I was a big fan of Native Wicks Platinum Blend.
I've only used Native Wicks once. That was one of the ones that Jack sent over to me, and with it is already made. He wicked it up on the stream. Which one? I think it was the Pyro
Night Echo Dub.
V2
Night
he
Echo
sent
Dub.
over.
Yeah.
And he sent it to me, and when he sent it
Night
over,
Echo
it
Dub.
had the Native Wicks in it. That actually lasted surprisingly long. They didn't break down quickly.
No,
We got a lot of use out of that.
That was really, really good cotton. The Platinum Blend was a good one. They had a couple others and they sucked, but the Platinum Blend was
Good night,
really good.
Echo Dub.
But 13 feet is just as good, not better than all of them. And you can
cheap,
get
and
8
cheap.
giant fucking bags that'll last you like 9 years for like $15 on
that's what-
Amazon.
The 13 feet.
Yep.
Yeah, it's actually pretty damn solid cotton. It's like kind of like it very much reminds me of Muji. Its texture.
Yeah, it is Muji, just in a different format.
It's Muji in the lines we used to make when we worked at Tambrands. We used to have the lines downstairs where they just made the cotton in strands.
don't have
That's
to-
actually
you don't-
exactly the same thing. Just
You don't
smaller
have
scale.
to peel out the outer
Yeah.
Outer layer,
piece of
that
it
hard
like
layer,
you do Muji.
that hard press layer. Like that
And I
Muji does.
find the fibers are always flowing in the right direction.
Yep.
That it must be the way it's wound or something, because
It comes
those fibers are always
what it does is it comes off a roller. Comes off a roller which has got lots of little tiny like spikes on it. And then it has a little shaver thing. It drops it down. And as it drops down, it rolls itself up. And that's how it becomes a strand. And that keeps all the fibers in one direction. Yeah.
You did good
I
shit.
actually used to work on the machines and actually do maintenance on the ones that make that kind of thing. That's got to be a smaller scale. I'm guessing the drums on them are probably about a foot or 2 feet in diameter versus the ones we had that were like a meter in diameter.
Yeah, Mallory, I have 2 giant bags of Muji. I'll never run out of cotton. And then I also bought the 8-bag thing of 13 feet because I just
That's what I did.
love that shit.
I did it all solely, mostly on Dave's recommendation, and I haven't been disappointed. And we've got a lot of use out of him. And there's the star of the show with Dave right now. Beautiful kitty. Beautiful kitty. Can't hear us because he's got his headphones on.
It's funny because Bob's the one that talked you into getting the 13 feet.
Well, Bob's the one that put the
Dave
final K on the
didn't-
cover. Dave had been pushing it for a little while, and then Bob's like, yes, you got it. And between the
I
two
think
of
I'm
them,
the
I
one
gave
that
in.
told Dave to fucking get it.
Can't remember.
Maybe. But when your father-in-law, tells you to do something, you're more apt to do it than if some just random person tells you.
That's right.
know
You
what?
listen to Dad.
Tim, eat a bag of fucking fish sticks, okay?
What's the matter, you gay fish?
But for a pricing standpoint, you can't beat
No.
13 feet. No way.
Nope.
I mean, how long ago did you buy that? We've only gone through one bag.
One full bag, and then you and I each have a bag going. That's it.
My first bag I bought lasted me like a year and a half. And that's with having like 12 different setups going. And
Mine is a
I don't-
constant rewicking for testing, constant.
I for my direct lung shit, I barely ever have to rewick, even going through different liquids and shit. You just gotta cycle your cotton. Cotton will last you months.
Gotta be careful of bleed over for flavors, though. So I gotta
Yeah,
rewick
when
more
you're
often.
when you're testing shit like that, absolutely.
Like right now with the oranges, I gotta be real careful with these because that bleed over is really easy to do with an orange because you reinvigorate an orange when you just put liquid with it sometimes and get those. Well, it's got a real nice tart note, and it's really the last flavor you tested, so you can't really trust that.
Mixing with that new one. Oranges especially, because a lot of them are very weak.
And this one tastes great after 10 different oranges. But I tried it by itself without the other oranges underlaying it, and it didn't taste as good. I'm not sure which one is pulling it through, but one of them was. So something mixed well there. That's kind of the theory behind it. So I have to rewick a ton.
There
Almost
you go.
done with my second bottle of that berries and cream and shit. Second 60.
Oh, Benny actually mixed last week. I had that one on mine,
Holy
don't I? I
shit.
don't know what did it. I know he actually mixed.
You made an ice cream or something, didn't you? For him?
Yeah, he had us help him with the percentages, but he did pick the flavors, which was a really big surprise. I'll go over this because Benny doesn't do this often. Benny's strawberry ice cream, and it ethyl vanillin at 0.3, marshmallow vanilla 1-on-1 at 1, raspberry sweet TPA at 0.5, strawberry Cheminavatic at 2. Now we did try to talk him into a different one. Super sweet from Cap at 0.5, sweet strawberry VTA at 0.75, vanilla bean ice cream flavor West at 4, and vanilla gelato Italian at Wonder Flavors at 1.5. His complaint was it was more raspberry forward, and I think it has everything to do with that strawberry from Cheminavatic is not a real strong strawberry flavor.
No,
it's
not.
Kind of like
he needs to push that shit to like 4.
I think he wanted like a ripe strawberry added. I think he would have been better off a TPA strawberry ripe, actually.
Yeah,
in that one. But
did he have it? Maybe he didn't have it.
I'm not sure. He didn't have it handy anyway. I think he just grabbed what he had handy. He's got all this stuff kind of just in random bins everywhere. He doesn't have anything organized.
99% of the strawberries out there just taste like that artificial strawberry shit to me. And that's why I don't like most strawberries. So I'm not a fan of that flavor, even in real life and drinks or candy or
0.5% of that raspberry sweet though, and he said that was coming forward over the strawberries. That kind of says a lot about that Cheminavatic strawberry right there.
The lemon is really
He liked
good.
it though. He said it was really good. He said it tasted like these they have these they call them strawberry splits. And it's got like a weird like candyish like ice cream coating on the outside and ice cream on the inside with on the inside of strawberry, and it's actually just like a banana split, but they use it with just strawberries. That's what he said tasted more.
Their grape and their strawberry soft candy are good.
What do you got going on here, there, Steven? What's all this?
I just put 3 of them in there. One of them I made the other day, or yesterday actually, and then the other ones are from today, just now.
Good night, Tribal.
Night, Steve.
Night, Steven.
Night, Steve.
Or Steve.
Steve, you're not Buddha.
Yeah, it's a Steve. It's another Steve. You got to celebrate Steves. There's 100 of them.
Yeah.
Fucking horseshit, man.
Canadians
and Steves.
Canadians, Steves.
Surrounded.
Well, no, you got a bunch of Steves. You have a lot of Nicks. I think Steves and Nicks are the most popular. I think Steve's the number 1 Nicks. So whenever there's another Tim or Timmy, celebrate them because we're a minority nowadays.
Fuck no.
Steve's win. There are a few Bobs. There are a few Bobs.
Put that in the chat and on the vlog.
They're all fucking. They're all.
As I celebrate all the Tims. There's too many Steves in this place.
And I put Tim's in the house.
They're all imposters, Tim. All the other Bobs.
You're the imposter.
He's the impossible. There's a difference.
Yes.
The impossible to deal with?
Sometimes.
Maybe.
Only according to his mother.
Yep. Not wrong.
Can't tell which one I like better though.
You'd get chased around with a wooden spoon a lot when I was younger.
Oh, I gotta do those too.
Wooden spoon budget must have been high because I'm sure a few got broken.
Oh yeah.
Hey, got Dr. Pepper. Hell yeah.
I like this one here, Steven. The Mandarin Dreamsicle.
I was thinking about sending you some Dr. Pepper here soon if you didn't get some, Steve-O.
Let's see. What do we got here by Steven? What was it? Look over it. Lemon cream filled donut. How'd that turn out?
I just made that one. I haven't tried it yet.
Of course, I'd start with the one I haven't tried yet.
Yeah. The first, I don't know. I think, let's see. The first one I've made and the other 2 I haven't tried yet.
Which one's the first one? Mandarin?
Yeah.
Dreamsicle?
Wait. The first 2 I've made, I haven't tried. That's the only one I haven't tried yet. And then the other ones I have.
Which one? The Mandarin or
the Mandarin? The Mandarin, and then there's another one for something else. But if you got it on the screen, I'll go over it.
All right. Let's start with apple because that's one of the ones you definitely have tried. You said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Apple
I've tried
banana
that one and the
cupcakes.
dreamsicle.
Apple banana cupcakes.
Okay. That one is. Let me see if I can get my screen bigger here. If I can see it. Do. All right.
Banana.
Yeah.
Banana.
I got my flavor order in from DIY Canada,
Hell
so
yeah.
I'm trying to play with all these new flavorings I got. That Fuji apple is an amazing flavor. It takes over with the recipe though, so I try to change it by putting in more banana, but it didn't work. It's still apple, but it's really good. Anyway, it's banana from Real Flavors at 4%. Frosting from Flora at 1%. Fuji apple. I thought it was Fiji apple all the way until I started using it. I said that doesn't say Fiji. Oh, well. Anyway, Fuji apple at 2%. Golden kiwi. It really rounds things out. I like that. Golden kiwi is a good flavor at 1%. And then soft banana at what I put that in at 2.5. Sweetness from Flora at 0.5, and then yellow cake from Flavor Jungle at 2%. Off the shake, I could taste the yellow cake. It was really good, but as more time has went on, and just 24 hours, that all I can taste is apple, and then there's a bunch of stuff with it, but it's just like apple. But it's a really good, unique apple. I don't know.
Steven, remember what I told you with using those VG Real Flavors?
You got to
They
crank them.
all take a while to steep.
Oh yeah,
Weeks.
that too.
Weeks.
They're weeks, like a week or two.
Hey, Ashley.
And it
Even
changes
for the
too,
fruits.
depending on what device I stick it in. You know what I mean? If I put it out straight on my drip, it's amazing. If it's in the sub ohm, it's different. And then if it's in my pod I took to work today, it's different than that too. So I don't know.
Yep.
It's good in all of them. It's just different.
Yeah, exactly, Steve. Oh, the bananas VG, so it could eventually push through.
Yep. Yeah,
Wait.
that shit. I'm not kidding you, man. Because I have the spearmint, and I thought I had to use that at 10% to taste anything. But I mixed one up at like 3%, let it sit for like a month, and tasted it, and it was perfect. It just takes a while because you got to remember VG's thicker. It takes longer to
Break
mix
down or
through.
whatever. Yeah.
And then you got your Mandarin Dreamsicle, which, yeah, that's a really good solid recipe.
Yeah, y'all were talking about Dreamsicle so much, and I wanted to make one, but I don't have any. That's the only orange flavor I have is a Mandarin. But it's really good. It's just not what you think of a dreamsicle. It's a Mandarin sickle.
Mandarin sickle.
I
But it's
see
really
that being
good.
really good though.
It is. It's real good. Today I took it to work in my pod, and
Night, Jim.
on
Night, Jim.
Saturdays we have a skeleton crew. Like we only work half a day, so we didn't have much to do anyway. So like the last 3 hours of the day, or the last hour and a half of the day, I basically got all the guys together because they were.
You like that?
Long story short, one of my coworkers is switched over to vaping.
Oh,
So
yeah.
he doesn't want to mess up anything. So every time he buys a new device, he goes, "Here, dude, will you build this for me or set it up for me so I don't mess it up?"
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I was in the middle of doing that, and then before I knew it, I had the whole shop around me watching me put this device together, and they were asking me about my flavors and all this stuff and how I make it, and so I just jumped over on our computer and pulled up ELR and kind of gave them a crash course of the deal, and then that turned into, other stuff. But anyway, the guy started trying this flavor that I made, this lemon, whatever we're talking about here, and
Dreamsicle.
the dreamsicle, yeah. And then so I don't know, it's really good. Is it still on screen?
I can put it back up. I took it down so you could talk.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I'm
Yeah, it's back. It's back up. It's back up.
I'm gonna sub the vanilla ice cream just because I don't have the regular real flavor.
Yeah, it didn't work with any cream or anything. Probably, I think the mandarin in it is amazing. That's a really good flavor, that mandarin.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it is.
But I don't know if it's really good because I put the apricot with it. I haven't tried the mandarin by itself, but anyway, it's a apricot from Flavor Art at 1.5, and then mandarin from Flavor Art at 2%. I threw a little meringue in there because I took note to Adam's. He always puts meringue in everything, so I'm starting to put meringue in everything too, I think. But meringue from Flavor Art at 1%, and then vanilla ice cream from Real Flavors at 4%. Dude, that it comes out really like a creamy mandarin. Like it's really good. Like just like a dreamsicle taste, real creamy and vanilla or whatever. This does the same thing, but instead of being orange, it's mandarin.
So it's a more like someone made a natural version.
Kind of, I guess.
I could see that working very, very good.
Looks yummy.
It's not candied. Like, it doesn't taste candied. It tastes like real.
That FA Mandarin is one of the ones that I used. My last dreamsicle thing, I used a type of Mandarin. Can't remember which one. I don't think it was FA. But yeah, it's the. Oh, wait a minute, tangerine. I used tangerine.
Tangerine, yeah.
But the tangerines and the mandarins are the ones that actually kind of work really well to bump the orange for that type of thing.
Yeah.
You don't, like you said, you didn't have the base, so yours is going to taste more like a real natural one. Someone made one of those Mexican like popsicles over top of a creamsicle kind of thing.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I can see what you're saying.
And then are you mixing up your lemon cream donut now?
Yeah, I haven't mixed it. I just made the recipe, so I don't know what it's going to taste like. But
well, mandarin's usually brighter than an orange too, so I could see that working even better than most of the orange flavors that we have, because it'll balance out nicely with that ice cream.
Damn.
We got the lemon cream filled donut up for you.
I have it right here. I'm fixing to drip it and see what it tastes like. But it's cream from Real Flavors at 2%, crispy donut from Flora at 2%, Greek yogurt from TPA at 4%, and then lemon Sicily from Flavor Art at 1.5, meringue again from Flavor Art at 1%, and then sweetness from Flora at 0.5. Off the shake, or not off the shake, but off the knuckle after I made it, I can taste the donut. Pretty good. So I don't know. We'll see.
You'll see when you vape
like
it, if it translate.
Yeah. Of course, I'm dripping it on that damn Fuji apple shit, so I don't know if it's gonna be.
That Fuji apple is really bright.
Yeah.
So and that actually will settle down a little bit too.
Okay.
But it stays in the cotton, man. That flavor stays in there.
It's one of those ones like I was talking about with doing the oranges. One of the ones that'll kind of linger in there. You won't notice it, and then you hit something else that kind of hits that same note and it draws it out again.
Yeah, that's
yeah. Been there, done that with that flavor a lot.
I'm too lazy to remake anything, so
I'm pretty happy, really happy in the lime creamsicle, that cream, because I was eating the an orange creamsicle with it, and I think I got the cream base down really well for a cream. Now it's just a whole like the orange thing, the orange creamsicle I made turned out pretty good. But how you like this one?
Okay, here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
So I was trying to be like Grim Green. So here's the thing. It's not real donutty, but it is real donutty. I don't know. It's I taste more frosting than I do donut. I don't know where that's coming from.
You only have the one donut in there with nothing backing it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A donut usually takes a day or two to come forward too. So
That too.
Didn't you use Real Flavors donut too?
I can taste the lemon too, but I also taste that damn apple.
Just the crispy donut in there.
Thought he used what's the Real Flavors flavor in there then?
The Real Flavors is the cream.
The cream.
Okay.
What's up, David?
I was gonna say, do you have Zeppola and Settle Perazine, whatever it's called?
I have Zeppola, but I can't use it because it has alcohol in it.
Oh.
Yeah. That sucks. I know I got it yesterday. I was like, all right, I got it. Damn it, I can't use it.
Moo Dog sighting just to the left of the couch. Yep.
When's that all over with, Steven?
A year and a half.
Okay, that goes by fast.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got 3 shelves of alcohol stuff to try afterwards. I've got all of VSO stuff I got still up there waiting. Every time I place an order, like I got 24 flavors on this one, right? And out of that, 5 of them had alcohol.
Oh shit.
So every time I place an order, I get 3 or 4 that's got alcohol. They have to go up on the shelf. Just because I know I can get away with it and it ain't gonna show up, but I'm just not gonna.
No, you never take a chance because you never
It ain't
know.
worth it.
Don't fuck with your freedom.
No,
Don't fuck with your freedom.
Man.
It ain't worth it. Even if they go bad and I have to throw them away and buy new ones, that's fine.
No, they should be fine.
Yeah, they'll be good. Year and a half's nothing, man. I have flavors. They're 7 years old that are still good.
Yeah, no, it's
Well, the good thing is you have a nice selection of new flavors already this day that finish. You'd be like, yeah, I can mix with all these. You're just
Right, I got a whole new
nuts.
order waiting.
You're gonna go
you're gonna have
nuts.
a list of like 75 recipes
Yeah,
built.
I got a 75 cart that I don't have to pay for.
By then
Wait,
he'll be so bored with the non-alcohol flavors. He's gonna be like, yeah, a recipe every 2 weeks. Then the day comes and they can rest all that. I got 150 recipes. Wait a minute, this is for one show? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
here we
I'm
go.
gonna
banana raw.
I'm gonna be on her raving about flavors that y'all are so sick and tired of already that have moved on from. Dude, this Buddha's hand is amazing.
Banana raw. Oh my god, I didn't know where my life was. Yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah,
Marshmallow
you
raw.
haven't had. You're a banana fan, and you haven't had banana raw. It's gonna be like being reborn
have it.
again.
I just haven't had
I
it.
know, but it's gonna be like being reborn again. You're
Okay.
gonna breathe air for the first time.
So Steve-O suggested if you don't have any other donuts you could try that yellow cake.
I was going to. That's what I was fixing to put in there, and
Yep.
I grabbed that meringue instead. Just
Absolutely, yellow cake worked great.
And meringue's gonna pull it more to the cream side too, though. There.
yeah. That
Can
yellow
I
cake
have a
is
puff?
really good flavor too. I used it in something
Can
else.
I?
It was
Is that okay?
really good.
The
Like, you
fuck's
can
the
taste it
what the fuck's the
phenomenally.
one that we tried coming up with? That I tried coming up with one day for
That was that
Stephen's
pineapple upside down cake thing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I still have that in my ELR. If you look in there, it's still in there. I think. I
You
don't
like
know.
that one?
I
Does it
may
smell
have it
good?
privated.
Okay, I'm glad.
I think I privated it because you made it. I didn't want to share it out.
Oh, that's okay.
Here, I'll unprivate it so you can. Where's my ELR? There he is.
And showing his privates here.
I'm showing my privates. Let me get over here to my recipes. This computer's so damn slow.
Tim, why are you
Don't
so
show your
close to the
privates until the
camera?
after show.
Yeah, here.
Tim, why are you so close to the camera?
It's small. Okay, give me a break. It's cold in here. Toggle privates.
Fucking
Okay.
air conditioning.
All right, you should be able to see it now if you refresh. It's where is it? It's about halfway down the page. It says, where the hell did it go? This is pineapple, some shit. Or did it put it at the top? No.
Why are you such a mean boy? Why are you so mean? Eh?
Yeah, it says pineapple upside down cake.
He loves.
He wasn't talking.
Pine nana berry.
You're being good right now.
Pineapple upside down cake.
Homemade pizza time. We're on our way, Steve-O. Tim, shut it down. We gotta go to Rochester.
Oh man.
That's what I had yesterday. I bought flatbreads.
Yeah, that's good. I do that at
I
work.
bought flatbread.
There it is.
And
That
I
pineapple
bought
upside down cake's up.
I bought buffalo pizza sauce, Dave.
No, you got it on the
So I
thing.
cooked up
Yep.
chicken cutlets,
Nice.
breaded them and everything, threw them in with the buffalo sauce, threw some blue cheese, a little bit of celery on there.
That sounds good.
There's that
Darren.
recipe,
Hi,
Bob.
Darren.
Hey, Sharon.
Oh, Sharon.
Darren. You sound like you're Sharon.
No, I said Darren.
Oh,
Said
hi,
Darren, but I was
I
just saying, I see
Hi,
Darren. I don't
Sharon,
see
if you're
Sharon.
listening.
Hi, Sharon.
Hi, Darren.
Hi, Darren.
Sorry, you just said
Darren.
cake batter, and cookie crumble.
How is it, Stephen?
What, this pineapple upside
Yeah.
down?
Yeah.
That's the one that Bob we tried to just kind of, what do you want to
Yeah,
call it?
tried throwing random shit at it.
The
to
wall,
see
yeah,
if it
to
could
see what would work. It did not taste like pineapple upside down cake. I'll
Yeah,
give you that.
that's for damn sure.
It did taste like cookie something, pineapple something.
Pineapple
Caramel.
cookie something? Pineapple caramel cookie?
It wasn't awful. It wasn't great. I'm not gonna make it again. But it was a good attempt. The cookie worked for what it was supposed to do, but I don't.
That cookie crumble does make sure it's cookie there.
But remember, this was before I had any. I've had cake batter was the only thing I had. I didn't have yellow cake or anything yet.
Yep.
So we were trying to imitate something to make cake or pie out of that I had, and that was it.
Goodness.
I had cookie and I had
It was
cake.
the only fucking thing I could think of that might have a chance in hell to work. And
Keep your nose off my RDAs, please.
But they smell good, Mama.
It tastes
she
like
likes this
pineapple
lemonade.
caramel cookies.
Every time I take a puff and put my
Sounds-
maw down, she's sniffing right at the RDA.
sounds very interesting.
Yeah, you like that one, huh? You stop moving the monitor with your butt.
How did I put this back down?
I gotta get toasted marshmallows so I can mix this
Thank you.
Golden Slam.
Which
Oh.
one from
Scare
TPA?
you.
Yeah,
I wasn't trying to scare you. I was just petting you.
I have the toasted marshmallow.
Yeah, I put it
That
in order
that
recently.
that recipe right there.
Where?
Session Drummer shared it. It's from Dark Jester 89.
Oh, I think I saw that. Can you pull it up, Tim?
Yep, got it. Go ahead, Bob.
So this is by Dark Jester 89.
Oh, let me
Session
look.
Drummer shared it. It's supposed to be a clone of Golden Slam by Mama San. They had some good
Yes.
liquids.
Yes, I was looking at this.
Cereal
How-
27 from Cap at 3. Dairy Milk TPA at 1.5. Graham Cracker Clear TFA at 2. Honey FA at 0.1. Don't go over that. Please don't. Meringue from FA at 2. And toasted marshmallow TPA at 0.5. I'm gonna just mix this and just sub out toasted marshmallow and just add Swaggy's marshmallow raw in there. Because I think it'll just be a better recipe overall.
See, the one thing I'd be subbing is the honey. I would use Swag's honey.
I was gonna say, don't sub it for TPA unless you don't care about anybody around you. You don't care about anyone around you, so you could sub it for TPA, but it'll taste okay.
Even at 0.1, I think it'll be fine with all that other shit in there.
Maybe. Depends on how sensitive people are to cat pee smell, because it definitely does have that. It smell.
It does.
Oh, hi. Thank you.
And it's a room note, because it tastes fine. It does taste good.
Although TFA's black honey tobacco is fucking fantastic and smells amazing.
We had this discussion. If they could have just pulled that honey out instead of making the honey they made, game over. Yeah, that honey was delicious.
Mm-hmm.
But their actual honey, totally different experience.
I don't even know if you can get that flavor anymore. I think I have like a 120 of it.
Oh, the black honey? The black honey? Yeah, you can get it. I just got it not long ago for the episode, for the tobacco episode.
Think there's something wrong with Hecklefish, Steven?
He's not moving.
Hecklefish isn't moving, no.
But anyway, he says this recipe was created by Dark Jester 89, and although a few years back, it is/was too good to not reshare. All credit goes out to him. It says Graham Slam's Golden Slam. Golden graham cracker mixed with delicious milk that you won't be able to put down. Golden Slam is dunked in a glass of cold milk, a delectable e-liquid treat. Crunchy brown cinnamon sugar graham cracker mixed with the taste of fresh cold milk. Light and rich at the same time. Creamy, full-bodied taste. Cinnamon spice cooled off by smooth milk on the inhale. Golden brown crust on the exhale. Cinnamon spice offers a satisfying throat hit that's perfect. In between weak and strong, mouthfeel is sweet and delicious. This is one of those milky but flavorful type juices, and those are hard to come by.
I'll be right.
That's a fucking commercial e-liquid description if I've ever heard one in my entire fucking life.
Pretty sure that probably was the original commercial description.
Probably was.
You're so cute.
They do a fucking write-up like that, and then you'd vape the liquid, and it would just be fucking blueberry.
Yeah.
Get something on her desk.
Or just cream. All cream.
Or
That's
just
it.
cream.
It's just cream with a little bit of something in it, and you're like, yeah, I taste it. It's all in your head. Back in 2013, 2014, that's what a lot of liquids were. It's all mind play. If they could get you to believe it, it tasted like it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. What you doing?
Still got to go after the milk, but cinnamon toast crunch version of the milk.
That sounded like that's kind of what that was going after. Golden grams, cinnamon toast, close.
Dude, the Cutwood had a really good one like this. It was their
Okay.
They had multiple names for it, but the sugar drizzle, sugar bears. It was those cinnamon bears was what the liquid was. And that
Dave has
liquid
one
was
here.
so good.
This recipe here, I've made 1.5 liters for my neighbor's sister-in-law. Every month, she gets over 200 mLs from me.
All TPA.
Yep. So
Hell
it's
yeah.
banana cream TPA at 4, blueberry extra TPA at 4, dairy milk TPA at 2, super sweetener TPA at 0.5, sweet cream TPA at 2, and whipped cream TPA at 2, and she loves it.
14 days
Fuck
steep.
yeah. Fuck yeah.
Glad she likes it.
Hell yeah.
She's gone through 1.5 liters so far.
Again, if you were today's show too is being at florals and herbs. Baggy does have a really good selection of those at VSO.com, and you can get 17% off during the show till midnight. And check it other times too, because sometimes he doesn't take it down. Thank you, Bob. Yeah, it's
Didn't come up as a link, but copy.
I mean, there are others out there. Like for one, they came out almost the same time. The nutmeg from VSO came out at the same time as the nutmeg from Wonder Flavors, almost identically same time. And honestly, I can sub those out almost 1 for 1. They both turned out to be really good nutmegs. They really will punch through though. Use them low unless you love nutmeg, because they're surprisingly potent.
Now, Nightbot actually puts out this link to Tim's homepage. If you click on that, it's an easy one-stop shop for all of the websites with codes, because they are right on
Yeah,
the
the codes
page.
are there. The code's there. The percentage is there, and you just click on it. Click on them, and
you click on it, and it takes you right to the website.
That's why one of the reasons why I put up the website is to make it easier, one-stop place. It also has the other channel where some hobby stuff goes on. There's some stuff from different from the videos on the other channel for the vape rally, first vape rally is
Good,
on there.
Bob. You use AARP15 and see how much money it saves you.
15%.
Nothing.
Used it.
Didn't work, but he used it.
Right? You tell Bob he's a dumb, and he says
and you can tell him not to use the one from Benny too. I mean, you'll have to say it because I can't even pronounce it the way.
Apple 15. I see Tam put out a new recipe yesterday.
I mean, Nam's has Nam's selection's excellent. DIY Canada has an excellent selection. BCF, they have an excellent selection, although I do find that it's more sparse than it used to be. But it's still some good solid flavors. You can definitely go there and get a really good cart put together. Was it Meter the other day? I think ordered VG and PG off them with the code, a 10% code, and it turned out to be like $22 a gallon, which is really, really good with the 10% off till Monday. That surprised me that it was that low. New Tam recipe. What? Tam dropped a new recipe?
Yep.
Tam dropped a recipe in a while.
Piss milkshake.
Of course, it has peach in it. She finally got the Saturn peach to play with. That's what it is. Yeah. Milkshake from Cap at 2.5. Saturn peach Flavora at 2. Ooh, she pushed that. Yum. Ultimate strawberry flavored jungle at 1.5. Vanilla milk froth Cap at 1. At 1. The Kiss, keeping it simple, sweet.
I don't think
Sweet
I have
strawberry
vanilla
peach
milk
shake.
froth.
Keeping it simple, stupid.
Hi.
Yeah, what's with that recipe, Bob?
Which one? The one I just shared?
The Room 150. What's that?
I have no idea. I have no idea. It's somebody put it on ELR, so I saw it and I put it up. Said for the asshole in Room 150. So I said, just in case you know an asshole in Room 150, here you go. Here's a recipe for you.
Steven, did you go change your shirt again?
Yeah, did it because you have hecklefish. So
Hecklefish.
where's that? The Waffle House.
Hecklefish.
Yes, I know I have my phone. Is that okay with you?
No, it's not your phone. It's her phone. Told you
My
this already.
Says the half invisible lady.
That's because the bunny.
Yeah.
She messes up the background.
Did she
That
have
ear
any
just sticks
chocolate
up.
bananas lately?
Chocolate
No,
banana
but
cake?
she loved that chocolate banana cake recipe I made. I'm gonna have to make another bottle of that.
Cassie, that's a 420 bunny.
Mm-hmm. Who do you think gets all the dead leaves that get plucked off the plants?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I will pet you with both hands. Oh my God. Was she much? Oh,
Price Dave is not being left alone. We just can't see the kitty next to him, right?
No, I got one right here.
I was gonna say there's always a cat within reach at
Yep.
Dave's.
Oh, I gotta make both of these. Damn it. 2 bottles.
You're such a beautiful boy. Yes, you are.
Yes, she is, Kerplop.
And here's
Hey,
this
hey, you
recipe
can't
from
have that.
Face Crawl.
Although I think she'd prefer if you just said she's peachy.
Looks delicious. That recipe looks like a banger and a half right there. From Face Crawl X. Already ate 2
simple,
gummies
simple.
of them in there.
Simple recipe, but looks good. Go ahead and go over it, Bob. Let you do this.
Oh shit. Butterscotch flavor. It's called Card Denial by Face Crawl X. Butterscotch flavor at 2. Classic cigarette flavor at 1. Very underrated flavor. Red Burley flavor at 0.75. RY4 double. Jungle flavors at 8. And sweet and smoky tobacco flavor at 1%. It's going to be delicious. Very, very tobacco forward, but I could see that being fan-fucking-tastic. I am going to mix that up.
Yes, I know. I know.
That is in my
Classic
to-mix
cigarette's the one that
folder.
has a little tiny bit of ash to it, right?
Yeah,
Bring
Not
together
but
that full feel.
it's going to be buried with all the other shit in there.
Yeah, and especially with the butterscotch in there and the red burley. Adam's the one got me to add that red burley to most of them. It works well with almost all the Flavora cigarette. Flavora tobacco flavors.
Yep.
Oh, I wish Kerplop. I'm all out of RSO.
Another good one is the sweet cigarette from Flavora. That's a good one too.
Riley, Cardinal, so I have. Yeah. Or Riley. Been working on that car.
Hey, buddy. Hey,
A lot of work.
he's in the chat. Now you can actually say hi, Uncle Riley.
Oh, damn, that's a big nose. Look at that schnoz on that thing.
Just trying to get to it.
Is that a parrot?
She is not food, Riley Alexander, and I will slap you tomorrow.
No violence in front of the children, okay?
I have only
think
one
about that.
question for you, Riley. Would you
I love
grill
it
it
when
or
mom and dad
smoke
fight.
it?
I'm sure Riley would say stew.
Stew? Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Speaking of, he sent a picture of some food earlier.
There's like 3 steaks each just in those ears.
Oh,
He's 15
The
pounds,
ears
man.
poke up.
Aw, she's sleeping. And Stu.
very daddy girl.
My
Very much
child's
daddy's
sleeping.
girl.
You gotta get her rest for all the excitement seeing Auntie and Uncle tomorrow.
He was smart. He'd lock the door.
Well, he doesn't need the door unlocked to go look at the his truck and see whether or not we can look it over. That doesn't require the door to be unlocked.
Just throw the key out.
They can't steal it right now.
Yep, exactly.
Hell, they may even fix it for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's all
Go
right.
ahead
You're
and try to
let
steal
me.
it. You'll have to fix it first.
Riley, the thing is, you just got to look at it as a learning experience. Trust me, it's the only way you can look at it and not get frustrated.
Yeah.
When you're working on an older vehicle, it's a learning experience. Just call it that. All you can do. What's Dave got here? You got two of them here, Dave. What's
Yeah,
up
I
with
put
this?
in a couple of tobacco recipes that
Ah,
I like.
it's just like a night in Toronto full of regret and sadness.
What?
That's truth.
Yeah, I did that for Paul. Yeah, it was
Oh, man,
555
caramel
gold
butter.
at 3%, caramel VSO at 2, caramel butter wonder flavors 1.5, creme fraiche, panna fresca flavor at 1, and super sweet at 0.5. This is a really good recipe. And the next one is even better.
Road to perdition. Mm. At
A lot of
555 gold's good.
a lot of people have mixed these two recipes, and they like them. So Road to Perdition is 555 gold again at 3. Essel, whatever, Settle Pyrazine AP at 0.5. Caramel at Flavor at 1. Cream Flavor at 1, and Super Sweet at 1. It's really good.
You can't. I don't think it's possible to make a bad recipe with 555 golden.
No, it's
Just
good.
not possible.
Especially if
You
you're adding
bet.
any type of like caramel or a dessert flavor, it works. But yeah, I know how that is, Riley. I've had plenty of experiences where you're told, "Oh, this is not. It needs to be fixed." And it's like you look at it, you go, why? Hate that. Like, okay, I'll scrape it down, paint it a little bit, and then they'll say, "Oh, it looks so much better."
Hi,
Hey,
Daniel.
Daniel.
Daniel. Those both look good, Dave.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Daniel.
they are good. A lot of people like them, so even better.
Yeah. Mm,
Good flavors.
But the most important thing is that you like them.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Dude, good
Remind
flavors
me.
make such a difference in making a good recipe.
Remind me too in the morning to put together a SodaStream recipe to take with me. Take us up something SodaStream to take with me to Riley's.
Dude, I try to get Sharon convinced to
Uh-oh.
get us. We need to get SodaStream. She's like, "Now." I'm like, "You know how much we spend on freaking Dr Pepper and crap? If I could find something I could make, it'd be way cheaper and better. No, we don't need another damn
Daddy
device in the
didn't
kitchen."
really say we were leaving.
He says the
Ashley.
same thing, but
Okay.
at the same time, it really does save some money and you get to mix stuff that you like. Like, you know how you'll get like a new flavor, like one of the new Mountain Dews, and you're like, that's not
Yeah.
bad, but man, I wish I had this. Hey, you know what you can do?
Yeah, I need to throw some of this shit in there.
You can actually, yeah, exactly. SodaStream really is nice.
Yeah.
They're really nice. It saves some money. Easy.
Make your own flavors. Don't bother with buying the flavors like the Diet Pepsi or whatever. It doesn't taste good.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Right?
They don't.
So try to make your own flavoring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the best is simple. Just throw some lemons and limes in it. Oh, is it ever good?
Yeah.
Riley, we have some flavors
And
here.
you don't
that
have to buy the name brand SodaStream. You can buy the no-name ones. They work just as fine. Just as
No,
well.
they have. I didn't even know if there was
Discounts.
like generic ones. I haven't even looked into it at all because she was like, "No."
Yep, you can do that too. You can get caffeine. Want to add it to it
Well,
without
I'm
the
gonna get her
chemicals.
one. I'm gonna get her a generic one for her birthday present or something.
Yeah, they have Amazon has them. And they take with the
well,
trade in for your
It's all that
shield.
counts.
Hold on. We need to do an RIP session for Steven.
It's all that counts.
It's
Yeah,
not
it's
like
like
you wouldn't do the same thing. Here, I got this for you for your birthday because I want it.
Okay, at least it's not a vacuum cleaner, Dave. It's your
Yeah,
birthday. I'm gonna
we're-
get you a vacuum cleaner.
It was Valentine's Day. It wasn't her birthday.
Oh, that's even better. Valentine's Day. I love you so much. Here's a vacuum. Now clean the house.
That's what she wanted. But we're all about the gadgets.
An apron. Get her an
I'm looking
apron.
at
We
looking
have-
at Moo Dog behind
We
Steven's
have
head.
2 bread makers in case one breaks. One's still in the box. we had,
Or something.
I think, two or three Nespresso machines in case they fail. That's how crazy we are.
Electric pole saw for the wife. Okay, that's interesting. I'll give her credit.
I don't want her out there trying to ripcord a damn chainsaw, man. Come on.
But no, we have some flavorings. There's some a couple flavor houses we tested that the flavors and different flavors that aren't great for vape, but I know they'd be good in like the Soda Stream. It'd be fine, but in vape they don't taste great. So those ones there are pretty much self-donated to the Soda Stream.
I bet they are good for the Soda Stream Kerplop because a lot of those Wonder Flavor gummies were more like soda.
Frank and I talked about this. He's buying a Soda Stream because I talked him into it because his own flavors are the best ones for it. We talked about this for hours after the show that he was in chat. We talked for several hours afterwards about it, Soda Stream stuff, because the Wonder flavors, oh my God, you can make such good, you can make good candy like flavored sodas.
Yeah.
You know what's good too is you take some of the ice cream flavors, especially the TPA one, in your coffee. Oh my God, is it good?
Yes, the vape flavors are vape flavors are food flavorings.
Yeah, it's so good.
Riley. They are food flavorings.
What do you say, the vape train or TPA?
TPA. I got it right here. Just give me a minute because my brain's not working.
I mean, the only difference between making vape flavors and using these flavorings for food and soda is that we add PG, VG, and nicotine to it.
Yeah, you don't put the nicotine in your coffee.
And there are some flavors that are only safe for consumption through food that we can't use. There's more of a limitation when we do.
Oil soluble ones.
Yep, oil
TPA vanilla bean ice cream.
Yeah. I
About
think
10 drops in your coffee. Ooh.
Riley, have you ever made like candy with the Loran's candies flavors? A lot of those, as long as they're the VG based, PG based ones, not the oil based ones, we use those as flavorings. Like a couple times tonight, different people have used the Loran's lemonade last couple episodes.
If you ever had a snow cone, 95% of the snow cones out there use Flavor West flavorings.
We actually can't say who, but we know the person who made Baja Mountain Dew, and it's made with the same flavorings.
And Riley, this is the same thing I told you about that I did with the vodka. These are the flavorings I used that we use in our vape is what we use to flavor the vodka.
And you can even carbonate alcoholic beverages with flavorings.
So you tried to eat something yummy tonight and got shot down? It looked like you had something yummy anyway. What were you supposed to have?
How was it? Coleslaw.
With steak and eggs.
Steak and eggs, and it looked really good to me.
I do.
All over that.
I can't remember which one I think I used.
Yes.
Yes.
Riley, I've done it with not Smirnoff, but with vodka.
Oh, ew. Riley, god damn you.
Maple syrup on snow?
No, that's not what I was talking about.
Damn, buddy.
Yeah, I used I think it was Swaggy's marshmallow, and I put it in the Soda Stream, and it tastes like cream soda.
Creaming soda I've used before in a soda machine, and it makes it even better. That creaming soda VTA.
No, that works.
I haven't tried it yet, but I was going to use that sparkling strawberry.
That'd be really good. Yeah, but I don't have a lot of it.
I bought 2 4-packs of Jones soda the other day. Oh man, real cane sugar soda. Fuck yeah.
Swaggy has shared with me several of his like more natural soda flavors using his flavorings, and I mixed some of those. Well, some of the Soda Stream flavorings that he uses. They're delicious. Really delicious.
What are you doing?
You can also use real things like lime juice and lemon juice and stuff. You can put that in there. Just simple lemon lime juice, a little bit of simple syrup, or a little sweetener of whatever. You use like stevia sweetener.
Tim, that's why Crisp Citrus Soda came to be.
Ow!
Because he wanted a Mountain Dew flavor for his Soda Stream.
Cat, get your dad.
Oh yeah. Oh, you savage.
She got me
soda
earlier.
stream.
She freaking bit me because I moved her bowl.
Oh, kiss that better.
And you yelled at her and she gave you the dirtiest looks.
He is a slacker. He might be doing something and sleeping tonight, considering the day.
Too much.
Maybe. You never know.
Oops.
Or maybe he went out with we went out with the missus. But no, yeah, so many things you can do with Soda Stream. I actually definitely behind that. And Swaggy's the one that really got me into using the Soda Stream and the flavorings.
I'm gonna get one. I gotta wait. Pay bills first and shit.
Yeah, I got to see
I don't
that.
know about
Riley.
that.
Okay.
But I'm definitely gonna get one.
Like I adapted Mandalorian's version of his. I had to up the percentages and stuff, drop wise, in it. But I made a vodka with. I used a vodka and I made his down home punch recipe.
That was good.
And it tasted as good, if not better, than actual down home punch, the bottles you get from Jack Daniels.
Oh yeah.
And it's a heck of a lot cheaper to buy a gallon of vodka than a 6-pack of Jack Daniels.
Right.
Plus, you could also make it in a Soda Stream and have that flavor, but not have necessarily, alcohol. There's a way to, Steven, not have your alcohol.
I wonder if that works for like just Jack and Coke, because I loved the way a Jack and Coke tastes, but I can't.
You can, you can, but I mean, the Coke flavors are. You can get more like a Jack and RC Cola, more likely than you're gonna get an actual Jack and Coke, unless you really, really nail that Coke flavoring. If you can nail it, then you're doing really well.
FA Cola.
Close.
FA Cola USA Pleasure is probably the closest one.
No, I don't want to do any of that shit because then I'll just start thinking about drinking and crap. I don't want to do that.
But what you can do, Steven, probably in your case with that, those alcohol flavors you're avoiding having in the other way, the percentage of like what you have for flavoring added to your Soda Stream is going to be even less than it would be in vape, percentage wise.
Just wait a year and a half.
Or you could wait a year and a half.
I think I'll just wait a year and a half.
Yeah.
Or I could just wait.
Oh, that feels good.
Or you can, and then you can make this delicious banana drink. You can make a banana shake flavored soda.
An itchy ear.
Yeah.
Huh?
What the hell? Okay.
The Soda Streams. I mean, and Swaggy, I never did get it, but there's another hose you can get attachment that'll connect your Soda Stream to the. You can connect your Soda Stream to a larger canister of
CO2.
CO2, and I 3D printed the adapter, so I can actually use plain old water bottles instead of having to do. I 3D printed an adapter. It works just fine to use regular, not water bottles, but soda bottles. If you have a used soda bottle, you use it for that, so you don't have to constantly. If you're going out someplace and you don't want to have to bring the bottle back, you don't want to use it in a car, or if you go in someplace where it's going to get nasty. And if you get one, Riley, let me know. I'll print you one of those.
But they make an adapter, is what you're saying?
So you can use them in a regular soda bottle instead of their, those bottles. The bottles they make for them.
They make the adapter. You don't have to make it. Like you said, you made one, but did they sell one? Like they make an adapter?
They sell them too, yeah. But I just printed mine. Quicker, cheaper.
Yeah, you never did let me know how it turned out, Riley.
Speak of the devil.
Swaggerino.
Hey, Swag.
Not that I can see the chat.
Meat is not cheap. No.
Okay, made all of them.
Yeah, and the CO2 ball is expensive, but you trade in the empty one, then they're cheap.
Yeah. No,
it's a container.
I used to have a kegerator a long time ago.
Okay, so you know.
The same thing, yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I wouldn't have got
there he is. Swaggy's here and everything, so we're good. Yeah, Swaggy can explain that. He's the one that got me hooked on the Soda Stream.
Ashley, come here. You're knocking over the monitor.
You ask him nicely, he might even post the link to the attachment there. You can get to use the bigger CO2 cartridge container.
Oh. I know. I wasn't trying to yell at you, but you were knocking over the monitor.
I blame him for that addiction. You can do it with flavor packets too if you use flavor packets, Riley. Like the flavor packets you get like Dollar Tree, you can put them in there, put them in with the water in your container, and you can actually carbonate them. Like if you get the soda ones, like the worst, most, I wouldn't even recommend it because I don't like the way it has something that, like bronze that settles in it. But like say the root beer ones, they got the A&W root beer one, but it tastes like really flat root beer. But even if you use the soda stream, those weird looking like copper looking bits don't really dissolve. Makes me a little creeped out by them.
Wonder if you boiled the water, mixed in your crystals so they fully dissolve, chilled it, then carbonated it.
It might work, yeah. And it can just fill, yeah, there you go. Caffeinated flavor packets, exactly. You can use those in the soda stream to actually get carbonation.
A stink eye. You're the one that was just eating my hair.
I blame Swaggy for that. VSO flavors there in chat. I blame him for that addiction. It's a good addiction. It's a healthier addiction than actually drinking soda.
And you can tailor make your carbonation. If you like it really, really carbonated, 3 blasts, ooh, nice and strong.
And
You
choose
put
your own
caffeine in
sweetener.
it too,
I
or
do.
no?
You can.
Can you get caffeine? I mean, I guess it's like nicotine.
Yeah,
You can buy it,
you
right?
get the powdered caffeine usually. It is. You can add to that. I find that super sweet works great in it. I use it a lot because it's cheap. But I've also used the stevia, the sweeteners, same sweeteners used for drinks or coffees. You can get those special little sweetener bottles, look like a meal bottle almost.
Yeah.
They work really well. Or you can make some simple syrup and put it in there for your sweetener.
There's the adapter.
And
The adapter.
Daniel has a question for you, Bob. What are your thoughts on Flavor West Blue Raz? He's getting that flavor and wants to know your thoughts because you're a Blue Raz guy.
Middle of the pack. It's kind of floral. Pair it with their blueberry, and it's delicious. Also their blackberry pairs really nicely with it. But yeah, it's not a bad flavor. Like 2 to 3% is where I'd start with it.
Sharon's gonna come home and have a big ass CO2 bottle in the kitchen with a hose and all that shit. What the fuck is this? Cooking meth.
If you're trying to cut down on sugars, do the stevia sweetener or the monk fruit sweetener for soda streams.
Just blame the dog, dude.
No,
You know,
dog is
it's
so
like
sweet.
it's like when you fart and she's like, "Ew, that stinks," and you're like, "Yeah, you do stink, buddy."
But he really does. He really does.
Yeah, Tim's in there blaming his dog. Poor dog.
No, it is the dog.
Sure it is.
If
That's
it
true
wasn't the
too,
dog,
Riley.
it wouldn't smell
Cane
like
sugar's
that when he was
delicious.
gone.
Yeah, it's that coffee. Yeah, it's that coffee.
Yeah, it makes it like
Make yourself a simple syrup with the cane sugar first, Riley. Keep it around. Kind of like Dave was saying, you can even parboil it if you want to, or heat up the water so you can stir it in and get it. And then you can use it as a simple syrup to add to it for sweetener. Still healthier.
Yes, Riley, that's true. You can blame it on the baby. I've smelt that gas bubble. I
thought
felt it in my
that,
hand even.
I thought the parents didn't think their babies stunk.
Oh, Riley does not deny it.
She has some bad gas sometimes. We were there and like she instantly, as soon as I took her, like let loose right against my hand and I felt it vibrate. I was like, dude.
Tag, you're it.
Well, see,
Pop, I
that's the
like
great
the
thing
monk
about
fruit
being the
sweetener is
aunt,
nice.
is if she fills the diaper, I just say, here you go, it's your kid.
Yep.
Yuck.
I changed enough of his diapers. It's his turn.
That's there's a place right in Claremont that Riley drives by all the time that he can pick it up. CO2 canisters. It is a welding supply shop. The one right next to Runnings, actually.
I remember
That's
people
where I get
were
my.
using monk
That's where I
fruit.
get my.
monk fruit sweetener from Walmart in their liquids.
Not so sure about that being safe for vaping. It's good for the other. I don't go. Oh, that's right. You don't go that direction anymore. But that supply store right there actually does really. That's where I got my oh crap. What's the stuff we put on top of our vape, like our nicotine in the freezer?
Argon.
Argon gas tank. Hold it up.
You know what? I have some in the freezer and I have some out of the freezer, and you know what? I haven't noticed it oxidize any quicker. So as long as you keep in a cool, dry spot out of any light, then you won't get oxidation.
They have CO2 at Home Depot too. You can get exchange. I think you can buy the bottle there too.
Do they?
They used to. Whenever I was doing my kegerator, I used to do my exchange there here in Texas anyway.
They might have. That's why I have it for as a welder. Yeah, argon is actually used to store liquids that like nicotine in the nicotine to help it store longer because you take the gas, the oxygen out that oxidizes when you're storing it.
You're such a pretty girl.
I have it for my wire feed.
That then there's a mom and pop's supply store here in Texas. I can't remember the name of it, but they got stuff there too. They have a whole like home brewery DIY beer making section in their store, so they have all that shit there too.
Oh, he was a welder, so he is a welder, so he should know where to go.
Yeah.
Mine does. I have the Hobart. It takes the gas. Helps with the slag. Get a lot less slag that way.
Hi.
Yeah, cleaner weld. Yeah, I used to weld way back when.
What do you smell? You're such a weird.
Funny, we talk on here and no one ever realizes these flavorings are food flavorings. You can cook with them. Like we were talking about the garlic and onion, adding them to things. Or if you want to make a blueberry pancake, you can add the blueberry flavorings and your favorite blueberry flavorings into your pancake batter.
Every time I make blueberry pancakes, I use Swaggy's blueberry.
Yep. She's just curious as can be, ain't she? Just see a big ear. You don't see Cassie anymore. Just
I can't. Can I have a kiss? Thank you. Ashley, this is not appropriate time to be taking a bath. You're on a stream.
You know what? Turn up this lime
creamsicle. Don't tell me what to do. You're not my boss.
This lime creamsicle recipe.
Don't say that. She already thinks she's the boss.
Make that into like a flavor for the soda stream. I bet that'd be freaking delicious.
Absolutely.
I added the cranberry chocolate to a coffee I had the other day. It was really nice. I made 2 bottles, one with Nick and everything, and then one just flavoring, and I added that to coffee. It was really good.
I used the Mary Mint Mocha. Mary Mint Mocha from Swag in coffee. Oh my.
Oh, I'll try that.
Fuck you, Kerplot. And Tim actually made a recipe that was Spanish rice that he used the onion and garlic in.
Yeah, no.
And Dad here made a garlic gum for somebody over in Australia.
Don't show that. If Sharon sees that, she's gonna yell at you.
Dude, this thing smells amazing. You're talking about coffee.
Yeah.
That's the one that's got the real coffee beans in it, right?
Yeah.
The real coffee beans floating in it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Tuscany. I've seen those before.
Dude, it smells amazing.
Besides, I got hurt worse when the dog tripped me than falling over that welder.
Well,
my knee is still swollen. That was 3 weeks ago.
If Swaggy's still here, I'm sure he uses his flavorings also for his soaps and his candles, right? As well?
Yeah,
pretty sure. That milk and honey soap that Aki likes so much. Helps him from having to buy 55-gallon drums to swim in.
Between that candle and all this stuff I just mixed up, it smells like Starbucks in here.
Yeah, Riley. I am getting old. I'll be 39 next Wednesday.
Holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
Still not as
Well,
old as Tim, who just
And you're with a
40,
you're with a 69-year-old Tim. Jesus.
48.
No, I will show you the message where he said, Bobby, I am really 69.
You're his lawyer. You should know.
So he's
Yeah,
older than his mom.
exactly. I am his lawyer. I would know.
Pretty
I
No.
don't
close,
know if
Riley.
he was
Pretty close.
telling, lady, I don't know if he was telling me he was 69 or he wanted to 69. It could have, it's a
God.
coin flip, you know. With Tim, I'm leaning more towards the latter.
Yeah, see, this is why we just ignore Bob, because he's a jackass.
Next year, we got to do a big birthday for you. Yep.
No. I like small birthday things. Like
40
a
years
quiet day at
old. Wow.
home. Hmm?
40 years old. Wow.
Next year.
Yeah.
Yep, next year.
Does it bother you when you hit those milestones or no? Nah. Good.
Just another day.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
Steve, oh, you jerk.
Steve,
40s whenever I started going.
I started going downhill after 30. Are you kidding me? I lost a toe like 6 years ago.
Yeah, there you go. You're 25 with shipping and handling.
I woke up at 40 and everything felt different.
Yeah. That's
Mallory.
for sure.
Yeah, don't piss off your wife, Riley. That's never a smart decision.
And at 48, it didn't get any better.
It's not bothering me that I'm going to be 40 next year. It's just, where did time go? I'm already going to be 39 this year.
I don't know.
It's crazy. I mean, Tim and I will have been together for 10 years in October.
Goes by way too fast.
Yeah, I'm receiving the Medal of Honor for that, I think. The Purple Heart.
Yeah, you dude, you should get like bronze stars and fucking.
Are you kidding me?
As
Are
your
you kidding me?
lawyer,
I
as your
deserve
lawyer,
a
Tim, we are
medal.
petitioning the courts for these medals.
Cassie gets the Purple Heart just for the welder.
I show some of these videos and the
One
proof with you.
time.
I
Hey,
show
Riley is overdue. He's had to put up with her his entire life.
I show these videos, these chats, and the photo of you with your pirate eye on, and it's a definite win.
Ash, stop. See, I do need the Purple Heart. Putting up with Tim is nightmare.
Nah,
Hey,
it's
I
the
have-
opposite.
I was just talking about the injury.
I have purple filament. I can easily make Purple Hearts for Riley, and mine's got to be smaller because he deserves the bigger one.
Purple Heart. Hey.
Whatever. I was a good sister to you.
All right, Dave. Purple Heart.
You were
Daddy
little. I took you everywhere except to school.
And I got the gold filament, so I can easily
I'm
do
sorry
the.
I'm
gold-
sorry you had such a rough childhood then, Riley. / 27 years of life.
He was fucking spoiled growing up, let me tell you. First year I had a decent job and could afford it, he got everything he asked for Christmas. I spent hundreds of dollars on the kid for his birthday.
That is not true. I'm sure no matter what age he was, he's asking for a car or a truck. He never got it for him.
Yeah,
He did get cars and trucks.
Here's poor
No, but he wanted the real
Timmy.
thing, not a toy.
Here's poor
Not at
little
that age.
Timmy. All he wants is a fucking air hockey table. And
Yeah,
We
just
went down to the library
just an
every
air
second
hockey
day.
table. Just an air hockey table.
What are you doing?
What's a
Yeah.
lousy 10 grand, right?
Gotta be nuts to spend 10 grand on a hockey
Yeah.
table.
Yeah,
dude, that's a good investment, man. Like I said, you'll get your money back and then some in like 18 years.
You just got to have the quarter pusher thing to start it
Nah,
up.
you
You
gotta
better have
just
a fucking bowling
fuck that.
alley attached to
fuck that.
it.
Get one of those card swipers.
Dude,
Card swipe. Oh yeah, new age. You're right.
And then you could put
Storefront, Riley. Storefront.
Tim, then you could squeeze like
Nowhere.
a skimmer in there. That way everybody that swipes your card, you got all the information.
Oh my god.
This thing practically pays for itself.
Yeah. I just bought 4 more.
So you remember Curious George at the library? Do you remember how many freaking pizzas we won because we were there almost every day?
You know what? Riley's right. Buy a little air compressor, one of the small ones. I have a hobby one. That might be powerful enough. One of the ones for airbrushing. I
Yes,
think I have
Bob,
2.
right next to the welders when he finally takes them out to the storefront and gets them out of my house.
You can build a fucking air hockey table, I think, dude, with all the shit you got.
Good.
You
You can
might
even
be
make it
able to
with as a
weld
metal
one.
sheet top too. I got a metal brake
Yeah.
and shear.
Can't be, yeah. We always knew where you were when you decided you were gonna run away. When we lived in Bradford when he was little, our apartment was right next to like this big complex, and my aunt lived right down the hill. So if Riley ran away, I just had waited a half an hour and I went down to Aunt B's and picked him up. He
It
was
was
only
supposed to
3,
be a
4 years
secret. You
old.
weren't supposed to know that.
You had
I
an
was
Aunt
always the one
B.
that went to pick him up.
Aunt B, I know.
Hi, Sharon.
Mm.
Did you say hi, Sharon?
Yeah.
Hi, Sharon.
Hi, Sharon.
Don't ever call me that.
Carrie,
Hi,
Carrie, Cassie,
Sharon.
did you live in Mayberry?
Hi, Darren. Hi, Sharon.
Mhm.
Bradford, Vermont.
3D print the
AKA
puck. Yep,
If
you
you,
can
had
do
an,
that.
if you had an Aunt B, I thought maybe you lived in
Got
Mayberry.
my mouth off there because he has hecklefish.
He has what?
He has hecklefish.
Who has hecklefish? Oh, it is hecklefish.
Hey, get down. You're all wet.
It's okay, Sharon, because I got even better than he does.
You have a
Got a
pot leaf.
bunny.
Oh, the
Not
puck and the putt.
That's the
Look
tomato
at that.
plant.
Yeah, look at
No,
this.
it's not.
There we go. We can 3D. We don't even have to search for it. Air hockey handle and puck, and air hockey putt. There we go.
You're not even showing anything. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, see, we can make those. Riley and I just got to work on making a table, adding a bunch of neon lights to it. Hey, we can do
Jamaican
this.
tomato plant.
What
You need
is?
the electric scoreboard,
Jamaican
Tim.
tomato
I
plant.
don't think so.
Buy a Raspberry Pi for that. Another
Have one. I have
Another
one.
one. Another one.
Who is
I have an orange pie, but
autistic? Somebody.
Backford.
Hi. You say hi to me.
everybody's been hi to you for hours. You're just not here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they did
Well,
see
it
it right
started
there.
because I said hi to Darren and they thought I said Sharon, so everybody said hi to you.
Oh, I thank you. Man,
That's why when she walked in, I said, "Hi, Sharon. Hi, Darren."
Hi, Darren.
Hey, for when you're really bored, you look. They even have a thing you can print. I'll print parts of it and stuff, so you can make an automatic puck. So you don't even have to have an opponent. Woo.
Tim's gonna build an AI component or a opponent to play against.
Oh.
If you make an air
Guarantee
hockey
it'll be
table,
nicer
that's
than
one thing.
Cassie.
Not buying one. What?
Hmm?
I had a kid
I didn't
ask
hear you,
me
Bob.
yesterday, Miss, why you gotta be such a Karen? And I go, because it's my name. And he was like, what? I go, it's my name. And he was like, really? I go, uh-huh. He's like,
Ash, you
no."
gotta go
He didn't know
in.
what to say.
You gotta go deal with something.
Karen's Karen.
That's right.
Yep,
Only on Wednesday.
Sharon is Karen.
He didn't know what to say.
All by myself.
Oh,
Who is
let's
this?
see.
Blower motor, yeah, like one of the ones you can get for like blowing up mattresses or something like that.
No,
Yeah,
that's not.
Yeah, my flavors is who I got it from, but the flavor house on its flavor art.
Don't worry, he's thinking of new ways to spend your money, Karen. He's got a
Yeah,
great
I'm-
idea.
I'm getting stuff for the soda stream we're getting for your birthday.
The what stream?
Soda stream.
What soda stream? And like drinking soda?
Yeah, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, we're gonna do a stream for the thing you put in the kitchen. Soda stream. The dough you make the sodas out of.
Why would
The
Happy
thing to keep
birthday.
asking you, and you go, no, we don't need a damn little thing in the kitchen.
why do we need this?
To save money from buying sodas. It's the same way like I make liquid, you can make your own drinks and it's
Uh-huh.
healthier.
Same flavorings,
I'm not
actually.
spelling this
Sharon.
very well, am I?
No, you're
You
not
can
strong
use the
enough.
same. They have the same flavorings actually.
You are
Like a lot of
you
these,
are failing
the
epically.
sodas, the flavorings we use are the same ones they use in those.
Okay, so they make the machine, right? And they make all the stuff you can buy for it, or you can make your own shit for it. See, she's still on. She don't even know what I'm. She don't forgot what I'm talking about. And she's still saying no.
I don't understand. How can I
Hold on, here,
make
let me
a
pull-
soda of sun?
If,
No, they're going away,
I'll
Pop.
sell it this way. If I can figure out how to make your monsters, you want it, right?
As long as there's caffeine in it.
Now you can buy caffeine and put it in them.
The
Yeah.
lemon lime monster right
There
there.
you go. You heard her. She said yes.
I guess.
That's a yes. It's not a no.
I know.
I mean, if you really want that stupid soda thing, okay, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I need another hobby.
No, you don't need another hobby.
You'll only be able to get them at
No, it's this. They brought that in.
Floppy.
Let me get a good winner, Bob.
You're gonna
And
have to
not
really work on
gnomes.
her profiles, her flavor profiles. Then you
Yeah.
want to sell that. You gotta make her some good
I have a
profiles.
flavor profile.
She drinks the nastiest monsters there is.
No, I do
Can't
not.
And then you
right?
and then you go over to her,
Okay.
Steven, and you vape and you discreetly blow it towards her so she
Mhm.
smells it and she's
Yeah.
like, you're like, oh, she'll be like, that smells
Has,
good.
has
You're
she?
like,
Does she?
you know what?
Sharon, have you
You'd
tried
like to
the
drink
new
that,
pineapple
wouldn't you?
monster?
I'm out on pineapple.
She don't like
Got
mine.
on pineapple. Okay. Hey, the new pineapple monster. That's really easy to kind of clone.
Oh,
Here, let me pull this up so we see what it is.
It looks like it's
This thing, look. Hey, this thing, look.
Hey, this thing.
There he goes.
That. That's a soda stream. Then they have,
Push
hang
for
on,
better this Earth month. What?
hang on, they have that, and then they have generic versions of it that you can get. They're cheaper.
Yeah, I have a generic one. They're fine.
It tastes just like soda.
You can make it
You
taste
can
like
make anything you want.
You can make anything you want. It tastes like anything you want to make.
Yeah, you can do these. You can do all kinds of stuff.
And if you go online, you can download soda stream recipes.
Yeah, and then so you get.
Lord.
Remember how I had my kegerator a long time ago, and I had the CO2 bottle. So you use CO2 and it carbonates it. So you make, or you can do it without that and make anything else stupid.
How much is this thing?
Well, this one's expensive.
Here we go. Here we go. He's trying to sell. So we're watching the salesman at work here,
Yeah.
trying his
So
best.
there's a coupon AAFL.
Did you say your name?
It's AARP 15.
AARP
Steven, get it right.
15. Yeah. And I can only get it from Noms. Not
Benefit, wait, go back up. It's a
Okay.
benefit of drinking something.
where? I don't
It's on
see
the
where
floor
you're
there.
at.
Benefits of drinking sparkling water.
Oh, chunk
This-
on the floor there.
Down, the people running.
People running. I don't see
Yeah,
this.
right.
Oh, I got you.
Can you read?
These people. No, that's what I was like. Where? I look at pictures. I chop by color.
Oh, okay.
Drink your mood with Soda Stream Mixology.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
you can,
VSO
Steve-O.
flavor Swaggy is the one that got me hooked on doing this.
It's healthier and cheaper in the long run.
Fortunately, I already had the Soda Stream before
Because
that.
you don't have
But
to keep forking out whatever these are, 12-pack
Okay,
every damn 2 days.
that's not my fault. You drink that fast.
But we're still spending the money, so
Well, how much is a CO2 cylinder? I see it right there.
it's expensive until you have to exchange
See?
it.
See?
and right there you go. Look at this. There you go, Steven. Click on that link I just put in our
Hang on
chat.
a second. I
Oh,
got-
he's got me looking at some.
hang on. I gotta get back where we're at.
This is- This is the generic version
Oh,
right
our
here.
chat. I got you.
That's a generic version. That's the bottle. It's like
That's a
that.
huge bottle.
Oh, I should
Yeah, and then boom, and your bottle, your CO2 bottles inside there, and it's
Uh-huh.
up here it's $36, but then it's $12 for a refill. Or you can just go to
No, that's
What
not.
would you-
But to do the other one, like if I got a separate big container,
You might want to get him out of the water before he guzzles too much so he has
Yep,
another
I get him.
accident.
I thought she was talking about me.
Well,
Give him a shovel. Get him out of the hole. All right,
No, the dog, I have to limit his water or he just pisses everywhere. He's old and he can't hold his bladder.
Where did you get that one on? Dave, Amazon.
Amazon.
Yeah,
You get
there you
one
go. You
CO2
even get
That's linked
Dr.
to you.
Pete.
one CO2 bottle will make 60 liters of carbonated water.
Yeah, and the thing I shared with you is actually she likes Mountain Dew. To start off with her, you wouldn't. These would be flavorings you wouldn't have to put together. You can just make her the Mountain Dew Zero.
One blast,
Just straight up.
lightly
Just put the
carbonated.
flavoring right in it, right in the water. Put it right in the water.
Monster. She likes a Monster.
Right, but that'd be a place to start. They have them like that. You can look and see. There's a bunch of flavors.
I got you. Yeah.
They have Dr. Pete.
What you doing, buddy? What you doing? Why are you such a mental case, eh? Why are you such a
So
mental
this
case?
would be like my version of y'all mixing, is what you're saying.
Yes, exactly what we're talking about. Like he can actually make flavorings for you, but you'll have to up them a certain percentage, puts the right amount of drops in, and play with it and get it. But you can actually make recipes just like he makes here with the same flavorings, and make it so you put it in that instead, and you can drink it.
Come on, drink that. That's gross.
No, it's delicious.
No, it isn't. It's the same flavorings in your soda, and in your Mountain Dew, and in your
It's
Monster.
already the same thing that's in most of your shit anyway.
I don't even know what half this stuff is, Steven.
Well, don't grab that one. That one you damn sure don't want to use.
Like TPA, Flavor West, Loran's, those are, and Pearlum, those are actually like in a lot of sodas.
Well, he's got weird
SSA.
things over here.
Yeah, I've got a lot of weird stuff too. But you could use a lot of Swaggy's VSO stuff up there. I just couldn't drink it.
Well, I mean, I'd be down with the brown sugar.
Down with the brown sugar. Huh?
No, banana.
Literally,
Down with the
Ashley
Browns.
Went in her
Dude.
cage because I had to go clean up a mess.
Dude, I bought a
I don't know about drinking.
NOT, I think it was called, and it's a brown
you-
sugar boba
Thing you
tea.
put in your water.
Fucking thing's
Yeah,
It's the same
incredible.
fucking shit. It turns out to be the same thing. Like the water additives that you put into your flavoring water
Yeah.
things, it's the same shit. Except for
You can use it with those too.
What?
yeah, you can pour
You
those.
can carbonate them. You can carbonate them.
So your blueberry or guava, whatever the hell it is over there that you drink,
Blueberry, also you get it right.
whatever that thing, you could put
Oh,
that
yeah,
in and
Tim
carbonate it.
Made
Yeah,
a
yeah.
water, like one of the water bottles. He put blueberry and acai with some sweetener in it, and it was really good.
Mm-hmm.
These are the flavorings I use when we go for Benny's Christmas show, and I drink a lot of vodka and get really, really drunk.
And you put these in like your drinks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
There's the
put
same
it in
flavorings.
coffee.
You
Like
put it in
a
what?
lot of these
Coffee?
flavorings we use are started off as food flavorings for like sodas and bakeries and
Like
Food
Wonder
additives?
flavors. Technically, they
this
sell
one.
to like restaurants and stuff for like food.
He said, "Have you read it?"
Swaggy does.
Swaggy does.
This one
Swaggy
I
sells to
did.
places and so does Wonder Flavors.
This
Lot of-
one
lot-
you-
Candy companies and stuff. I'm pretty sure that's
This
where
one
a
says-
lot of sales go.
cheesecake graham crust flavor.
No, cheesecake vodka is really good. I know for a fact.
I agree with you,
they made a
Steve-O.
Strawberry cheesecake one.
Yeah, me too. Dutch pepper is hard to nail. It's not the real thing. It's
They're probably flavorings that just weren't released to the public.
Yes. What is silly rabbit?
it's tricks.
Silly rabbit tricks are for kids. Now I'm gonna be looking at his stuff thinking which one can I drink? That's weird.
Exactly. You'll be starting to make recipes, but not for this.
We've already laid the groundwork, fellas.
Yep. It's addictive to play around with the soda stream. It truly can be.
Okay, but is the oils like from real real thing?
They're not oil.
They're not oil.
They're
They're
not
water soluble.
Water-
They're water soluble
That's how they work.
flavorings.
Okay, but my question is if I put like strawberry in one, am I gonna die?
No.
Oh, wait.
this-
Are you allergic to strawberry?
Yes.
Okay. Are these like authentic strawberry?
Not
So you
well, yeah,
definitely don't want to
d-
use VSO strawberry because
Yeah, don't use any VSO stuff.
But the TPAs, you'd be fine. They're
Mhm.
not real. For sure. The TPAs
It's
are
not allergic to
probably in a lot
banana.
of strawberry drinks.
You're allergic to
Strawberry
banana?
sweet.
Yeah, you can't use that one.
Strawberry sweet is another one. It's probably in common a lot of strawberry sodas. Like real.
Stay away from the thing.
Yeah, I forgot she's allergic to a whole bunch of weird stuff.
So you just have to get the ones that are chemically made, not like authentic.
Hey, you better calm down over there. enough.
You already do the research for the alcohol base, so it's not hard to do the same thing to figure out what ones
Like I
are
couldn't do that one.
use real natural flavors in them or not.
Right. Artificial. You need
You want
something
artificial.
artificial.
She needs artificial flavorings,
Yeah.
like most of the TPA. I think they have a couple naturals.
What is TFA?
Same thing.
TFA,
TPA.
TPA,
Same
same
thing.
company.
They make
They're the same flavorings. They're not even different flavorings.
perfume or
They're just known as two different names.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The perfume apprentice or the flavor apprentice is the same.
Couldn't do that one. Well, you said TFA.
I don't
It's
have
not
the
real.
device yet. I can't do it right now.
No, I'm just saying. I'm looking. If I even want to like to taste it,
She's like, here, do this one. I'm like, you want to vape it? What do you want? What do you want me to do?
no, like to knuckle it, right? Like taste it
Well,
that
knuckle it.
way.
Put it
No,
on
I'm
there.
not putting it on these two. Really, cantaloupe and honeydew. You really want me to die?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if those are well, they're TPA, so I don't know. Maybe. Probably artificial.
Probably, but I'd look into it more if she's got a sensitivity. You can do that same way you look for your alcohol base. It
Yeah.
works the same way. Find out if they're natural or artificial.
Because I got EpiPen for that. It's so great.
EpiPen, that's a nice rush. Straight adrenaline, nice rush. Go for it.
Is it? No. So bad.
Okay. It's a
Br-
sad day.
Brings her out of the
I'm
cloud.
out of my lemon lime milkshake.
You just finished that bottle. Holy crap. Here, you want to steal this one?
No,
Dulce de leche.
I'm gonna make more.
Of course you are. Wait a minute. You're going to run me out of that lime. That bottle's already half empty.
Oh, missing.
Yeah, you gotta order a big bottle for me anyway.
It takes a few weeks to come in.
Well, you gotta order it.
Look, you got to do it on the camera.
Oh, hold on.
Look, she's going to do it.
Which one's she testing?
I have no
Well-
idea. Where's that EpiPen at?
No, that one's Dulce de leche.
Oh, yeah. That's,
Well,
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
that's
okay.
good flavor. All right. It'll taste different when you concentrate it into the water. Some of them will taste a little harsh off the knuckle too, and they're not as bad when you dilute them.
And for
Yeah, 'cause
dulce
they're-
de leche, like
Babe,
jungle flavors,
you got
it's my-
peanut butter one?
Yeah.
I think you just opened up her eyes to something, Steven.
Yeah, I'm going to come home tomorrow. I'll have my sesame
oh
nuts in it.
Riley, it was so good. It was
Steven's like, I have this
Yeah.
great collection, and he waits a year and a half. He goes, where the frig are all my flavorings?
It does not taste like peanut butter.
No. No, I was going to let you find that out.
Was it the VG version?
Yeah. What? That is not peanut butter.
Yeah, it's the real flavors peanut butter.
That's disgusting.
You know what? That's going to taste different than the SC version will off the
And it-
knuckle.
In like
That ain't-
10 minutes, you'll be able to taste peanut butter in that, but it's going to take a minute.
In 10 minutes, you might have a little peanut butter taste on your tongue.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Like pure.
Nasty, yeah, I know.
Things taste different on the knuckle than they will mixed into a
Yeah.
beverage as well.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
super
baby.
concentrated, dude. So you
Yeah, well, at least if it says peanut butter, it should have some kind of peanut butter taste.
No,
it
a
will
lot
in
of
10
them
minutes.
taste different. Telling you, a lot of them taste
Nasty.
different. Don't ever
But peanut
trust
butter
the
is a
knuckle.
hard one, dude. I don't think we have a good
Ah.
peanut butter in the industry yet.
Dave knows this.
Wonder
Dave now
flavors.
knows
We
The
Wonder
other one-
Flavors isn't bad, but
The other one's
One.
better. The other peanut butter, the peanut butter cup, it's better than that. But it's still not real peanut butter.
Well, I don't want to taste that then. If that's,
That's more like a Reese's peanut butter cup.
You just want to see me be gagged.
No,
It
why
makes
would-
you
you
feel
could give
any
her
better,
easier
Sharon. They were
profiles than
trying to
knuckle. You
get
know that,
me-
right? Complex flavorings on the knuckle are a little rough.
They were trying to get me to knuckle WS-23, which is a coolant. Tim did it. I would.
What the hell?
Awesome
There's
kerplunk.
no, there's no chocolate. There's no peanut butter.
You're giving her the worst flavors to try this on. You know that, right?
Here's double
Oh
watermelon.
my God. Stop.
Double watermelon does knuckle well, actually.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's really good.
Mm-mm.
Are you allergic to watermelon?
But the ones you just gave her are some of the
Are you
worst ones
allergic
to
to
get.
This one
watermelon?
you will like.
Yeah, the
Double
watermelon
watermelon's not
doesn't
real.
taste like
Are y'all being
watermelon.
for real? I can't handle much more of this man.
This one is good.
This one is good, Sharon. I promise.
Sharon, they just gave you some of the bad flavors first.
Yeah.
She's been messing with you.
She picked them out. I didn't even fucking get that.
Riley
second one.
Alexander.
That one is good.
Double watermelon is delicious.
I just want to know why it makes my tongue like.
Because it's super concentrated.
Because that's super concentrated. Yeah.
Yeah, we dilute them down.
So
Well, you
Crazy
dilute them if you
amounts.
make. They put them in candies. It dilutes it. They put it whatever they make it in, drinks, beverages, whatever. They dilute it a lot.
all right. So I'm gonna teach you a trick that was taught to me to taste flavors straight up. Get a little whipped cream, drip the flavor on the whipped cream to try it. It's gonna make it taste a lot better, and it's not gonna burn your tongue as bad.
It'll work better for your creams and like the ones, the peanut butters and stuff like that. They have like a creamy element to them. You really need something like that. You need
This
a
apple
carrier.
is amazing, but it's got a lot of bite to it.
My whole tongue is like.
The Fuji.
Yeah, it tastes.
Yeah,
really
don't
good,
make
but
her.
it's
Don't
got-
make. Don't make
yeah,
her
it's got a
knuckle
lot
that
of
one.
bite to it,
That's
though, dude.
that's way too much bite
Cool.
straight.
Why are you like? Come here.
You couldn't give her the subtle ones to try out to get her on board with. You're giving her the worst.
Come here, baby.
Well, I gave her double watermelon at the end to cleanse the palate.
Thank God.
Cleanse the palate.
What's in there?
After he tortured her first.
Yeah, it was bad.
She grabbed the peanut butter by
I
herself.
did, but he could have warned me.
He could have warned you. Yeah.
And he
She's
just
gonna
sat
go down
there
that
and
road. I'm
watched
like,
and
here's the
waited for you to
worst
find out.
Yo, the super concentrated peanut butter in a vape, I have never knuckled it. But in a vape, that's probably one of the best peanut butters we have.
Well, let me just tell
Who
you.
makes it?
You said the super concentrated.
Real flavors.
No,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, see,
the
that's
SC
Yeah,
C
no, I don't
version.
have that one. Yeah, I got the VG one.
The VG is going to take a little bit of time to steep. So that I don't know how well that'll translate even in your beverage right away unless you
Yeah.
can carbonate it and then put it in your fridge for a while.
And you'll
let it
have
sit.
to also put like 5 times as much in.
So gross. Right now.
PG's the,
whole
flavor
10 mil.
carrier.
As bad as that is, it's still not as bad as the day you handed me a mech
Hey, May.
with Nick salt dripped on it while I was talking to somebody, so I didn't hear you, and I just took a rip off it and almost died.
I did warn you.
I didn't hear you, just like you didn't hear me tell you to shake the bottles.
Like
I had a headset on though.
Excuse number 13,846. Tim. Okay.
And I was in the middle of a
Yeah,
conversation.
you can make candy, you can make soap, you can make all kinds of crap.
I can make candy with this.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can make cake,
Wonder flavor.
bread,
The Wonder
whatever.
flavors make great candies. He
Have you,
sells it to candy places.
Sharon, have you ever had a snow cone?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. One
Any
of the
flavor?
companies, Flavor West, makes about 95% of the flavors for snow cones.
What?
That company right there, Flavor West, makes damn near all the snow cone flavorings that you get out of a snow cone shack.
Well, that.
So,
You ever
some
see
of them
their
are
bottle
TPA
of
too.
flavor? Yeah, you ever?
Like,
Most
yeah.
of them are Flavor West.
Yep.
If you go to the window to go order a snow cone, look at the
Oh.
shit, the bottles they're using. They say Flavor West on them.
Is she trying to hang up on me again?
Who?
Oh, my brother is in the chat. I was on the phone with him
Really?
yesterday, I think it was, and he was holding his daughter and she hung up on me twice.
Smart girl.
People.
She's 7 months old.
Smart girl.
You saw the red button. Goes. Oh, I like that.
Girl.
Ashley does the same thing when Tim calls me when he's at work. She hits it with her nose and hangs up.
Yeah, we've got another one on the way.
Riley, you're raising her right.
Another baby.
Sixth one,
Yeah.
yeah.
Not ours, my grandchild.
But grandkid.
Sixth grandchild.
Your 6th grandchild?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know. We look so good for being grandparents.
Oh, she's sleeping.
Cry if I had a kid.
I mean, you have one, and she's upset at you now.
She's in another country. It's okay.
She's like, Dad, I can hear you. I'm right here.
It's okay, you'll never have any grandchildren, so there you go. Although you have a step granddaughter.
Big.
What?
Just wait for it, Steven. Though there'll be a time if you get this. There'll be a time where she starts grabbing your flavor and say, "I'm really interested in how this tastes."
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, like, where'd half my flavoring go? I mean, I swear I've only used that bottle once, and it's almost empty. Especially if you get 10. If you, even the 30 and the 60 start to disappear.
That
It'll
has
happen.
to say
Yeah.
chocolate mousse and coffee, though.
Yeah, you can use all
wow.
those flavors to boost your fudges if you make fudge. You make brownies, you make cakes, whatever.
I think it was 2 years ago, I made a lime cake with raspberry frosting using VSO flavors.
She made brownies and she added the actual like candy concentrate version of the orange in there. It was really good, but we could have easily just used a vape flavor in place of it.
Well, my
Which I
mom
might have to do here soon because we haven't gotten any more orange extract and I want to make some brownies.
So my mom made this stuff called rock candy, right?
Yep. Same flavorings.
Yeah. So like
Loran's. You use Loran's flavorings usually out from Walmart. We use them. Lorna's and Loran's, the same
Okay.
flavors.
you
Exact
have to,
same
like,
flavor.
make the
She's
stuff
not
with
buying them from fucking
extract.
UK, Tim.
Huh?
Well, in case Steven orders Lorna's, she can understand. It's possible he might eventually buy some from Nom Noms.
Tim,
It could happen.
It's probably only you.
I could see her becoming addicted to some flavors.
Uh-oh, what did you let her try today? You got to remember, you got to try things slowly with little ones, bud. What if she has an allergic reaction? You can't figure out what it is because she tries too many things. Don't kill my baby.
Moo dog.
Yeah, I know.
Puddles. Puddles.
Put his hair.
She's a beautiful puppy. I can still see her. Under Sharon's arm above your shoulder.
Hmm?
Moo dog behind you.
Ricardo? Annabelle, Hey.
No.
you come here. Come here. Sit.
Such a happy puppy.
No, not all of you. God.
Sharon, earlier we're sitting there and he had even forgotten the dogs behind him. All of a sudden they all cascaded over the edge of the couch. That was something else to see.
Oh, like jumping up and over?
No, the other way, off the side, but all of them went at once. It's just like a cascade of dogs just out of nowhere.
If they go straight this way, they're trying to go
No,
up
to the other side of you, to the side of you,
Oh, yeah.
over the other end.
I'm coming. Are you ready?
Fried chips and salsa. How
Oh,
did you-
I've got to go. I have a date with some TV. Bye.
Hi, Sharon.
Hi, hi, Sharon.
Good night.
It's a minute.
Actually, probably a good time. We'll start getting out of here because we need to get binge watch a little bit more before we go to bed. We're still watching binge watching Fallout.
Oh, we already watched all that.
Yeah, we already made it.
Oh, we're a ways. We're on what? 9?
We did that in 2 days.
We just finished episode 7. We're in the middle of 8.
Okay,
It's so good though, right?
it is. It
How
is
many
good so far.
episodes are there? There's only 8, right?
I think there's 10.
I don't remember. No.
I remember we probably getting close to the end now. Anyway,
Yeah,
It depends on what day you're talking
I'm
about,
on
Swaggy.
7. I thought there was only 8.
I don't know.
looked.
What do they got?
Because some days she's his aunt and not mine,
Yeah,
and some days
I usually
she's
get.
my aunt and not his. And right now it looks like she might not be either of ours.
No, because it won't be soft. It'll be hard to eat.
Okay, I'll figure out something for you.
He's talking about Denise, Tim.
I know.
I'm still mad at her.
No, y'all stay.
Yeah, it's life. Grab some
Oh,
OGs. Do it now. 60% off. Wow, that's a heck of a deal. Yeah, soul flavors right now. Steven, now's the time to pick up all those flavors to share, and the OGs work really well. They in the soda stream.
Oh, yeah.
she liked the salsa. Good. She's gonna be spicy like us. Awesome.
So yeah, OGs are 60% off. What you see is left. And then after
Oh,
that,
that's good.
the OGs will only be available at Noms after that.
Yep. So you'll still be able to get them from Noms.
No,
Most of
That they
them, not
have.
all of them, not all of them, but
We'll
whatever
talk
they have.
about that tomorrow, kid.
That's the reason I want to get off here and start, because we got to get to bed early so we can be well rested to go over there and hang out.
Yeah, I'd like
Can't
to
wait.
get more than 2 hours sleep.
Oh, y'all going over there tomorrow?
We're
Yeah.
gonna go visit.
Cool.
Been a few weeks and
Well, we were
kids grow
supposed
up
to
so fast.
weeks ago, but I tweaked that nerve in my back and I couldn't move. And I didn't want to be cranky there because their 8-year-old gets a little hyper and like jumps on us sometimes. And I didn't want to like get cranky if he did. So
Tim, isn't she always cranky?
no.
Ask Riley. I'm not getting involved in
He
that
said,
family
"Get me in
affair.
trouble."
As your lawyer, do not answer that question, Tim.
That's that one right on.
I was
well,
just implicating you.
You do the
Because of
same
my
thing and stop it
insurance-
from dripping through.
Yeah,
Helps it from not oversaturating. Yep. I
Yep.
do the same thing.
helps it burp or whatever the hell.
Yep. That's a good idea.
Yeah, you can call me when the little one wakes up. That's fine.
All right. So I love you, everybody, family. This is such fun. I love talking flavors, mixing. And yeah, if you can open your eyes to using a soda stream,
Yeah, I'm gonna do it, and then I'm gonna need your help or input on some stuff probably, but we can handle that later.
don't be afraid to ask Swaggy too, because Swaggy has some decent recipes already
Oh,
made
yeah.
for it.
Oh, really? All right.
All right. So he's always hyper, okay?
Like I said, he started me on this. So I blame him.
Dave, do you know what the name of that one on Amazon is? Do you remember?
No, I don't remember. My wife ordered it.
That's fine. I'll just look up Soda Stream or
And
Soda.
just scroll through.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome. All right. Well, good night, everybody. Have a great weekend. I'll see some of you on noted on Monday night. We are going over orange flavorings, the ones that are left over. It's basically leftover orange flavorings, all the orange episodes we've had. So it's going to be a wide variety of whatever's left. And then
Yep.
Tuesday, F flavors, Bob. There's a lot of ones that begin with F.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I have to make an the FDA as
That's what I was fixing to say.
a liquid. And that is one
We
that
might see more than one of those.
Cassie, that's what I was gonna do.
Steven called it for do it. Both of you do it. It don't matter.
Yeah.
It'll be different. I wouldn't mind seeing
It
100
doesn't
of
matter.
those.
I don't care if somebody else
Absolutely.
has the same name as on a
Should
recipe
do
as
a
I do.
fuck the FDA fucking theme.
I mean, you can do F the FDA, and I don't have any problems just going fuck the FDA on my recipe. That's cool too.
Hey, Bob. So what do you got going on this week?
Dragon's Dogma 2. Fuck yeah. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Restreaming it.
And Steve-O has been in chat tonight. I know he couldn't make it tonight, but
I streamed some I did some X-Define yesterday. I played for like 2 hours for the Brewer game. Because they're this game was supposed to come out last year, but they had some issues with the net code and the party system. So it got delayed. I played the beta of this like 8 months ago for the first time, and it was a blast. It's a different FPS game. It's made by the guys who made the old Call of Duty. The older Call of Duties, how they were more arcadey and not more mill sim like they are now.
a little like the older Call of Duties, the older Battlefields and stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So they have a play test this weekend. So that's what I streamed yesterday. But
So he'll be doing some gaming. Adam probably be doing some gaming early mornings. He was on here for a little bit. He's got his band's got a Eddie and the Arsons have some stuff coming up. So if you're in the Chicago area, look them up, see if they've got something going on. Maybe I'll give you some music to listen to for and where it's at. Then Steve-O has got his stream for his build stream on Wednesdays. He's doing that now, and he's got it
on YouTube
as
and
well.
on Facebook.
Yep. Facebook and YouTube. So you can watch them there. And
This is at 6, right? Yeah, 6. I don't know.
Wednesdays, as always, will be on Benny Vapes at 4 p.m. And if TJ's on, we'll be on Golf D Vapes.
Literally,
at
any
night.
time of any day you wake up and you want to go on YouTube, Tim will be on a mixing show. So
Yeah.
And Adam went live this week when TJ wasn't on this week on Wednesday night. So keep an eye on his channel. He might actually have a thing. Dave was on there with Paul. We didn't make it on. I forget why.
Because I crashed because I had a
Oh yeah,
migraine.
that's right. You were sleeping. That's
I
right.
was
And I didn't want to. I tried to wake you up and you were
And then
not
you
waking up.
sat there playing the stream on your phone, and then Paul started yelling and woke me up. God damn it.
Well, you were snoring
started
so loud at
laughing.
first. There was no way that I could get on the stream without you hearing her. So,
I was not. Whatever. Shut up.
all right, Riley, your sister snores. All right. But yeah, good night, everybody. Enjoy your weekend. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.
Good night.